Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Sorry, I'm late today. हाँ बेटा
इसको यहाँ पे रखने की इस तरफ I told you
चलेगा चलेगा ना. Does everybody have the chanting bags with you? Yeah? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Are you going to keep the other camera also? No? Do you all have this? चलेगा ना इस तरह. So you can sing after me. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Banachari Yamuna Tira Banachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा जय जगन्नाथ जगन्नाथ बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जय जगन्नाथ जगन्नाथ बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पतामी भाव तुम्हें जगन्नाथ स्वामी भाव तुम्हें जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पतामी भाव तुम्हें Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Gaurahari. Jaya Sachi-nandana, Jaya Sachi-nandana, Jaya Sachi-nandana, Gaurahari. Patita Pavana, Patita Pavana, Patita Pavana, Gaurahari. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jai Jai Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. हरिनाम संकीर्तन की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की श्री श्री राधा गोपी वल्लभ की श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की गौर निताय की श्रीमद् भगवद गीता ग्रंथ की ऑल असेंबल्ड डिवोटीज की निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. So invocation prayers are there on that, and even in the Bhagavad Gita in page number 1. So you can start reading. If you don't read, then you'll never learn. Okay, just start singing along with me. Slowly you'll follow. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnantimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadadi Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपः कुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रये नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। कुं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपहतमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम्। Om apavitro pavitro va sarvavastham gatopi va yat smaret pundarikakshah sahabhyabhyantaram suchi. Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. Hare Krishna. Welcome all to Bhagavad Gita 2025. New batch we have started here. New satsang we have started here. This is your third session? Yes. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for taking the initiative and thank you for coming. And also, if anybody of you have been encouraged by someone who is sitting here, thank him also or her also that they have brought you here, right? Because only time is separating for you to understand what that person has done to you. Sometimes in the initial stage, we don't understand what exactly is happening, right? How many of you thought in 2022 that in 2025 you'll sit and listen Bhagavad Gita? किसी ने प्लान किया? किसी ने भी प्लान नहीं किया. Somebody else is planning. Somebody else is planning. You should understand this. And somebody else is making all the arrangements for you to be here, right? And I never thought that I'll meet all these wonderful people, all these wonderful devotees. I never thought. I'm very grateful that all of you are here. And I'm not any guru or any knowledgeable person or anything, I'm just repeating what my guru has taught me and what the great Guru Parampara has given to us. I'm just repeating. So please treat me like your servant. What does the servant do? He serves you, right? You all have made servants in your house. So sometimes when the servant does any mistake, what do? You taunt or you scold also. So don't mind scolding me if I do any mistakes, because I will do mistakes. Who doesn't do mistakes? But anything good if I speak, that's only because of the mercy of my Guru. And if anything nonsense I speak, that's only because of my own ego. So don't think that spirituality ends with what I just speak. You can always inquire further. If the answers are not answered to your satisfaction, don't think Vedas only answer this much. Vedas are very big, right? Vedas have better answers. What we are going to discuss here is only a minuscule part of Vedas. Right? So once again, thank you. And what is the time to? 8:40. 8:40. Hare Krishna. So today we are going to discuss about Mahamantra. Right? What is this Mahamantra? What is this mantra and what is Mahamantra? And why I have to chant also? Why should I chant? I'm so peaceful. Why you want me to put my hand into the bag and start chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare? Is there any logic behind it or no? Right? Or is just some, some superstition that I'm just carrying that, I should, somebody told I should chant and I should chant. Once our founder Acharya of ISKCON, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, he went and he was telling in America, a lot of people are sitting like this, and he said, please chant, chant, chant. One old person told, can't. He said, instead of saying can't, you can as well say chant, chant, chant. But people are very averse to chanting the holy name. I'll tell you why. When Valmiki Muni wanted to write Ramayana, he said, I can't. Narad Muni told, he said, I can't. He said, why can't you write? He said, I'm not able to say the word of the Supreme Lord, name of the Supreme Lord. What is the name of the Supreme Lord? Rama. Right? He was not able to tell Rama. Why he was not able to tell Rama is because he had done so many sins. He had so many distractions, so much baggage he was carrying, so many anarthas he was carrying. Pride, ego, lust, envy, jealousy. All these things he was carrying. With all this, how can I chant the name of Krishna? How can I chant the name of Rama? So he was struggling. He was trying to say, but he was not able to speak. Then Narad Muni, who is very, very merciful Acharya, he said, you all must have heard this. He said, okay, you can't chant Rama, but you can say Ulta, Mara. Can you tell Mara? He said, Ma-ra. ठीक है, फिर से बोलो, Ma-ra. Can you all say Mara? Mara. Mara. Keep continuously saying, Mara, 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 Ram. Automatically it will come. So after some time, because of the mercy of Mara, 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 Mara. Right? So that all happened, it's not word jugglery. It is a mercy of Narad Muni. When a devotee comes into our life, he introduces things that we can't do. We never thought we'll do. We never thought we can do also. A devotee can bring that change. Right? So A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada is such guru who has come into the life of the entire planet. And he has taught even foreigners, even Japanese, they struggle to chant Rama. You know, the accent is so different, but he is making them chant also. Everybody are chanting all around the world. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. He could make everybody chant. That's his strength. But why I am not able to chant, or why right now my mind is not allowing me to chant, why I don't have any interest to chant, is because I'm carrying so much baggage of sins for so many lives. Sometimes I don't know what I've done in my past life. I've forgotten so many things wrong I've done in this life also, what to speak of past life. So when so much is accumulated, to cleanse that, you need a medicine. And the medicine is chanting the names of God. Right? So when you start chanting, slowly the cleansing will happen, and slowly the interest will start. Slowly you will start connecting with God. Slowly you will realize that God and God's name is not different. Right? Slowly, your hands will raise. In the initial days, Prabhuji, haath uta ke bolo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Acharya explained that hands don't go up. Somebody does like this. Somebody does like this. Somebody does like this. Somebody does like this. Right? Hands don't go up. Why? Even for me, I struggled in the initial days. I went to this temple. Everybody was like, haath uta ke kar rahe hain? Aise karo na, seedha karo na. Doing all that. But later on I realized, actually to lift hands, you need humility. Lift hands means I can't do anything. Please take care of me. That's what happens, right? There's a posture, there's a ritual or a template, like we discussed last week, in which you surrender. Basically, you're lifting your hands, like that small girl who's sitting there. If she gets lost somewhere, what will she do? Papa, Mama, she'll do. She'll not say Papa, Mama like this. Automatically hands will go up. Okay? Hands going up is a mark of surrender. Right? So slowly we should put an effort to try this way of praying. When you go to temple also, lift your hands nicely. Look at the Supreme Lord's Murti and say, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So there is this feeling also that you get when you lift your hands. Did you get a feeling? Yeah, when you lift your hand, just hold like this tightly. Chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. कैसे लगा? मजा नहीं है. Try this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Get a different feeling. Because these are all yoga postures actually. Yoga means to connect. We will discuss about yoga in the 11th session. Right? A long time we'll discuss all types of yogas. But every posture that you do actually helps you in your surrender. So we should, when we go to temple, these are people do like this, half, नहीं करना चाहिए. दोनों हाथ जोड़ो. हाथ उठाना है, दोनों हाथ उठाओ और पूरा उठाओ. Lift it in such a, he gets a message that I am actually I've come here to take your shelter. Message has to go very clearly. Surrender message. Anyway, so what is mantra? So I'm going to send you a slide in your phones with a shloka. Yeah. Yeah, this explains the meaning of mantra. You all must have got it. If you're not in this WhatsApp group, can you lift your hand? Anybody who's not there? Yeah. Can somebody go and add them into the group? Please lift again so he can see all of you. Or make sure you call Prabhuji. So here is about mantra. What is mantra? Manastrayate iti mantra. Can you repeat after me? Manastrayate iti mantra. That which controls your mind. Man means what? Mind, right? Man bhatakta hai. Man hai bhatakne ke liye, hai ki nahi? Your mind will never be stable. It's like a monkey. It goes from here, there, here, there, here. Even right now, you're sitting here thinking, did I close the door? Will my friend meet me after this? What is there for prasadam? आज प्रभु जी फिर 3 घंटा मारेंगे क्या? कब क्लास खत्म होगा? मन रुकता नहीं है ना? मन doesn't stop. So how do you control that mind? How do you control that mind? There has to be some way to control the mind. The only way you can control your mind is by mantra. Mantra, right? That's why the great rishis, when they sit in Himalayas or any of the sacred places, they don't sit calm like this. That's fake meditation. Don't fall for the skin of sadhus. Actual real rishis, they hold beads like this. They hold beads like this and they chant. By the way, somebody left Narshing Dev last week. Whose is this? Somebody's chanting back. It was there on the chair. Okay. If it is yours, we can come and take later also. So they always chant a mantra. Mantra, what does mantra do? It helps you control your mind. Very important. And you use this longer finger, and you press on the middle part, the bead. This is an acupuncture point also. Everything is linked. Why they do what they do. Actually, when you do with the with the beads properly in a continuous way, you can focus your mind. It's important. And your back should be erect. It should not be like, it should not be relaxing, or you're like what is that couch called? Bean bag. You're sitting in a bean bag and trying to chant. Right? It doesn't work. You have to be attentive. You should try to sit straight as much as possible. I know some of you are in software, already 50% back is gone. So whatever straight you can do, you do. ठीक है? जितना सीधा बैठ सकते हो उतना बैठो. Because then you chant, it has a different effect. Right? So manastrayate iti mantra. That which delivers the mind is called mantra. And in Bhagavad Gita, there is a conversation about mind between Arjuna and Krishna. Right? How many of you have a copy of Bhagavad Gita? How many of you don't have a copy of Bhagavad Gita? Yeah, so why don't you take one from there? Why don't you pick up one from there? Right? So it is 300 rupees, you can donate, or it's free today. Hari bol le lo. Bhagwan ka hai, sabke liye hai. Okay. So here in Bhagavad Gita, shloka 6.6, right? Here, please read the translation after me. There is a translation part. For him, can you see in that? Yeah. For him who has conquered the mind is the best of the friends. But for one who has failed to do so, mind will remain the greatest enemy. Right? Here Lord Krishna is telling that if you don't conquer your mind, then you are like, there is no point in telling you are great. Who is a Maharaj? Maharaj means not the one who has conquered some kingdom. The one who has conquered his mind. Right? The one who can control his desires. The one who can dictate what he wants to do. Whatever comes, your way and you get affected by that, what kind of a person are you? Right? It's very easy to predict some people, what they are going to do next. Like for example, a small child, my younger son, when he used to come from school, I saw a pattern. He'll come home, he'll throw the bag, he'll run to the kitchen, open the cupboard, take the chocolate cookies bottle, he'll take one chocolate, he'll eat it. So easy, na? So you see that pattern and you can guess what is he going to do. That's what a child does. The child is always looking for some fun. Child is looking for something to eat, isn't it? But what is the situation? So if I have to take him somewhere, what should I do? If I have to convince him to take him somewhere, what should I do? Chocolate de do. Hai ki nahi? Raju ko kaju de do. Right? He'll automatically come. Hai ki nahi? So in the same way, this world creates desires and pulls you everywhere. But do you want to be like, that person who is being thrown a biscuit or a chocolate and you're running behind it? No, right? You want to decide your life, how it has to be. Right? So controlling mind is very, very, very important. Actually, if you don't control your mind, you can't find happiness anywhere. Some bad thing happened in the office. Then after that, you're supposed to go with a movie to a movie with your friend or your wife or your husband. And you're sitting in the movie, some joke is coming on the movie and you're sitting like this. What is wrong with you? Pata nahi, mind theek nahi, man theek nahi. Right? Actually, you find happiness when your mind is in control. And the only way you can control your mind is not with your own, efforts of going for a vacation. You can go to a vacation and find misery there. If your mind is not in your control. That's what is the Western civilization. Na? Monday to Friday, हम गधे की तरह रहेंगे. Saturday और Sunday, कैसे रहेंगे? पता नहीं कौन सा जानवर है. पता नहीं. But I don't know. You're trying to find happiness on a weekend. Can you find happiness on a weekend when throughout the week you're not happy? No, you can't. It's practically, impractical thing to do. But our ancestors, they never needed a vacation because every day was a vacation. Every day was joyful. How many of you want to lead a life where every minute, every day is filled with happiness? Huh? You all want, right? But that will only happen if your mind is in control. If your mind is not in control, then don't mind me telling that your mind is your real enemy. Right? People get married, they are not happy. They're not happy. Why? They found their best, whatever selection. Huh? They went to the matrimonial site, they saw, okay, I want a boy, his mother is dead, great. His father, he's great. Sab kuch pura family ud gaya. Right boy is coming into my life. Still you are not happy. What is going on? Why you're not happy? Why still you're having fights? Once when husband and wife, they were celebrating their 50th marriage anniversary. The amazing part was, they never fought in their life. Can you imagine? Is it possible? Prabhuji, is anybody behind? लड़ाई नहीं किया 50 साल से. Right? All married people will immediately say, क्या बात कर रहे हैं? बकवास बोल रहे हैं. That's what people there were thinking. ये क्या कर रहे हैं? क्या बोल रहे हैं? ऐसे बकवास कर रहे हैं. So they went to that wife and they asked, how is it possible, Mataji, that you never had fight? And she told him, my husband is very nice. He never argues with me. I said, really? Arey, kaisa aadmi hai? Then all of them, they went to the husband. Poor fellow, 75-year-old, and they went to him and said, Arey, Prabhuji, you never fought in your life? He said, nahi, I never felt like fighting. Really? What do you eat? I mean, what are you doing? How can, are you all curious? Anybody is curious here?
Yeah, very.
Huh? Tu kyun curious hai? How is it possible? Huh? How is it possible that he never fought? Right? So they went to that husband and they asked, kya hua? They said, see, actually kya hua? Hum log ka shaadi hua. How many don't understand Hindi here? तो हिंदी सीख लो जाके. भारत देश में है, हिंदी सीखना चाहिए. So learn हिंदी. मजा आता है हिंदी बोलने में. इंग्लिश में जोक मजा नहीं आता. इंग्लिश में जोक बोलने के बाद मुझे पहले हंसना पड़ता है. So anyway, so I'll try in English. ठीक है. So he said, we got married, we went on this vacation. We went to Kullu Manali, right? Very beautiful place in Himachal Pradesh. We went to Kullu Manali. अच्छा, तो शादी होते ही went to for honeymoon, right? So we went to this Kullu Manali. There was this mountain, trekking mountain, and we both had to board horses. We had to board the horse. There is no way you can walk. You have to board horses. Actually, the place is there. After you go to Kullu Manali, there is a place to go there. You have to board horse. So I got on a horse. She got on a horse. मैं घोड़े पे चढ़ा, वो घोड़े पे चढ़ी. And the घोड़ा वाला will slowly take you. As soon as she got on that horse, the horse went up. It went up and she fell down. And I was like, just married, na? She said, Hey, what happened to you? Everything okay? She said, yeah, everything okay. And she looked at that horse. Don't do it again. घोड़े को समझ में आता है क्या? Does the horse understand this language? No. I was wondering, what is this she's speaking to horse? Maybe she has a way to communicate with animals. ठीक है, बैठो. Again she got on the horse. It went. Again she fell down. This time she came in front of. Don't do it again. The horse doesn't know what is happening. And he's like, why are you scolding the horse? Just hold it tightly next time. He suggested her. She looked at him like this. I know what I'm doing. He said, okay. Next, she again went and sat on the horse. Again, it went up. She went down. She opened her purse, took a revolver out, shot the horse. And the horse died. After that, he decided he's not going to question what happened. And for the next 50 years, he didn't ask why you shot the horse. Because she told only 2 times he answered, 3rd time I don't answer. So some way you can control your mind also. But do you want to control your mind like that? With a revolver in the front? Huh? No, right? You don't want to do that. You want to naturally control your mind. You want to be naturally happy in life. See, when you come to Krishna consciousness, when you come to Krishna bhakti, fighting may be bahut maza hai. Me and my wife fight. We often have our fights, but our fight also has Hare Krishna, Hari Bol, क्या कर रहे हो Hari Bol. उसमें भी भगवान का नाम आया Hare Krishna, कब सुधरोगे तुम Hare Krishna. So उसमें भी chanting हो जाता है. एक 16 माला हम अकेले करते हैं, 17वां माला मिलके हो जाता है दिन में, right? 17th माला we do together. So we are like, here you have this, or this doesn't have the beads, but if you see there are 16 beads below, right? So we do 16 rounds. So today morning something happened. I woke up like, I don't know, 3:34. Something happened. My wife was wondering what happened to this fellow. So I went outside. I finished my 16 rounds today. Hari Bol. I'm feeling so empowered, so nice. Then I started my aarti, got late a little. But when you chant, you control your mind, right? And Krishna is telling to Arjuna that if you don't control your mind, then mind is your greatest enemy. People who go through mental depressions, right? People who go through, fears, fears that have not yet come, right? Fear is what? FEAR, false evidence that appears real, right? It is not there, but it appears real. So you start thinking, अरे ये होने वाला है, शायद ये होगा, उसके बाद शायद होगा, कुछ भी नहीं होगा. You are sitting there, nothing will happen, but you start thinking about it, and you start getting affected by people or what they think about you, right? How many people get affected? Somebody is thinking about you. Yeah, होता है ना? Yeah, होता है. But just think about, like, you have these planets, right? You have these planets. There used to be a planet called Pluto. Have you heard of that? When I was in my school, it existed. That is science for you, So now they figured out that it is not a planet, it doesn't exist. Just imagine the poor fellow Pluto, he is going around and somebody 7 planets away in a school is deciding, you don't exist. Pluto will go into depression? No, I will not go around today. This is too much, मेरे बारे में ऐसा कैसे बोलते हैं इन लोगों ने? Pluto doesn't care. What is there in ICSE? What is there in CBSE? Pluto को फर्क पड़ता है क्या? वो ऐसे घूम रहा है, आराम से घूमेगा, लेकिन it will go around wherever it wants to go. So we all should be like little Plutos. लोगों को बोलने दो. वो क्या गाना है किशोर कुमार का? कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे. नहीं, मैं भी उसमें नहीं जाने वाला. बहुत मजा आता है किशोर कुमार में गाने सुनने. Anyway, so the point is, your mind gets affected by others, your mind gets affected by your own thoughts, your mind gets affected by your own desires. You have to learn to control this mind. And here, as part of Bhagavad Gita, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Krishna is telling Arjuna, you control your mind. Is it not a very important thing? Otherwise, why would Krishna speak in Bhagavad Gita? Sarva Upanishado Gavo Dogda Gopalananda Partho Vacha Sudhir Bhokta Gitamritam Dugdha Gitamritam. Shankaracharya is telling, after all the Vedas, he established all the Vedas, Shankaracharya. And he's saying, after all the Vedas, the ultimate Saransh is in Bhagavad Gita. And in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is spending so many verses to explain why is mind control so important. He's telling Arjuna, if you don't control your mind, you can't win this war also. You can't win this war. We all are in war. Our individual life is a different kind of war. And to win that war, you have to learn how to control your mind. Any meditation which doesn't control your mind, or any spiritual practice that is not asking you to control your mind, is a fake spiritual practice. Why am I making such a big statement? What is the Shastra Praman? Ye hai na yahan pe. I told you, right? Something that I told you in the last 2 weeks. Koi bhi kuch bhi bolega, don't believe. Ask for a Shastra Praman. Say Shastra Praman. Shastra Praman. Shastra Praman. पूछो, नहीं तो कलयुग में चीटिंग होगा, Right? One fellow with a topi or dadi or no dadi will come and tell anything he wants or she wants. Big institution, meditational institution, kuch bhi bolenge. Don't believe. Don't believe. There has to be Shastra Praman. Nobody is greater than scriptures. About scriptures, we'll discuss in the next session. I'll give you a lot of examples. Okay? So here, Lord Krishna is telling, for him who has conquered the mind is the best of the friends. But for one who has failed to do so, his mind will remain the greatest enemy. Mind is great. No, Arjuna is telling. No, Arjuna is going to speak on all our behalf. Right? So, in 6.7, for one who has conquered the mind, the super soul is already reached, for he has attained tranquility. To such a man, happiness and distress, heat and cold, honor and dishonor, all are same. Krishna is telling what are the advantages of controlling the mind. Honor, dishonor, farak nahi padega. Right? Somebody is respecting you, somebody is disrespecting you. It doesn't matter. Because you know what you deserve. And you are happy with what you have. Again, huh? Say, for example, you have 20 crore rupees in your bank account. बड़ा हो या ठीक है ना? You have 20 crore rupees in your bank account and your boss says, I'm not going to give you increment this year. What do you tell? क्या बोलोगे? See, I'm a very renounced person, sir. If you give also, it doesn't matter. If you don't give also, it doesn't matter. Like that you'll speak. Right? And some internet fraud happened, 20 crore is gone. Then your boss will tell, oh, this year I'm not giving you. Sir, that day I was just telling like that. Huh? Actually, pura paisa gaya. Again, just imagine if you have controlled your mind, if you have 20 crore rupees in your bank account, can little increments effective? No. So if you control your mind, no heat and cold, no honor and dishonor can affect you. Don't you want to be in that situation? Yes. Right? King of the road. There is English song, King of the Road. Right? Other things in the song is not good, but it's an old English song. King of the road. Who is the king of the road? Who has nothing? कुछ भी नहीं उसके पास. रहने को घर नहीं है, चलाने को गाड़ी नहीं है, right? He has no qualification, no job, no depression, and he doesn't care. He is just finding whatever he finds and he's eating and he's peaceful. That fellow is not scared of anything. Why are we scared of things? Because we lose them, right? But mind, when you control your mind, you become very peaceful and happy. Spirituality will help you control your mind and your life will become filled with happiness. Itna asan nahi hai, but when you start practicing it by chanting mantra, then it will deliver your mind, right? So here, now Arjuna is reverting back. Krishna is telling Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna is not like sitting and listening. 34th sloka, 6th chapter is saying, for the mind is restless. Hey, Krishna, kya baat kar rahe ho? Mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate, and very strong. It's very strong. Oh, Krishna, and to subdue it, I think, is more difficult than controlling the wind. Mind is, Arjuna is saying, it's very difficult to control mind. It's not easy. More difficult. Can anyone control wind? Arjuna could control wind. With an arrow, he could control wind also. But such Arjuna is saying, I can't control my mind. So here, Krishna is answering, O mighty armed son of Kunti, it is undoubtedly very difficult to curb the restless mind, but it is possible by suitable practice and by detachment. So two things are needed. Two things are needed to control mind. What is he telling? Suitable practice, detachment. Dono chahiye. Without practice, you can't achieve anything in life. Can you? You can't achieve anything in life. And another thing is detachment. Detachment means what? Higher taste. You should get something higher to let go lower taste. Right? If I tell Prabhu, ye mat piyo, unfair, na? Kya piyo? What should I drink? I should give something better than what he's drinking for him to leave something that is not needed. Is it not practical? Yeah? I have to get a higher taste. Right? I have to get a higher taste to let go lower taste. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Neha vikrama nashosti pratyavena vidyate. No. Vishya vinivartante nirarasya dehina raso varjam raso apyasya param drishtvani vartate. Krishna is telling, Vishya vinivartante nirarasya dehina. When you have so many desires, if you switch off the desires, it doesn't stop like that. Just like a fan is there, you go and stop the fan. Will the fan, it will stop like that? No, it goes on. It slowly goes and stops. Unless you go and switch it on again. Right? So in the same way, Krishna is telling, Vishya vinavarte nirarasya dehina. You should make it starve. You should make the bad habits starve. Right? Nirasa. Raso varjam raso apyasya param drishtva nivartate. Param drishtva. Can you all repeat? Param drishtva nivartate. Unless you get a higher taste, you can't let go the lower taste. There used to be, I used to do this same program many years ago in Boston. So in US I lived for some time. So I was doing this program, and one Prabhuji, wonderful person, he used to come and sit in the front, just like this Prabhuji sitting in the front. He used to come and sit in the front. Then every 20 minutes he would get up and go out. Then again he would come back after 20 minutes. But when he comes back, he used to get amazing fragrance with him. What is that? Smoking, right? All that. He used to go and smoke. Every 20 minutes he used to smoke. So, but he was very enthusiastic to come and sit. So that time also I used to torture people for 2.5 hours. So he used to go like 4 or 5 times and come out. He used to go and come back, go and come back, go and come back. So one person sitting beside him, he told me after the lecture, Prabhuji, can you tell him not to come? I'm like, itna baas aata hai. Why is he coming to satsang? You are telling such good things from Bhagavad Gita. Yes, so many bad habits. He goes and smokes. Like that he told. Of course, he was also, he said, what do you think I should have done? Should I have told him not to come to satsang because he's smoking? Huh? Is that something I should tell? No, right? No. So I told him one thing that, Prabhuji, can you do one thing? I'm very happy that you are coming to satsang. You have a higher taste, you have higher inclination to learn. So while he was telling itself, he told Prabhuji, I know that you're going to tell about my smoking. I said, no, I'm not telling about your smoking. You smoke as much as you want. That's your wish. But my only request is sit in the back, because that's easy for you to go out and easy for you to come back in again. You don't have to, go through entire line all the way to back and again come back, in a packed house that too. Many people are sitting. He said, yes, bro, I think that's a good idea. I'll sit back. But you speak loudly. I said, I'll speak loudly. Don't. He was so inclined to hear, right? So he started sitting in the back. So after, a couple of months, he came and told, he used to smoke 2 packs every day. That was his, what to do, his chain smoker. So he came and told, Prabhuji, today I'm going to do something special. I said, what? Prabhu, during your satsang, I've taken a resolution, I'll not smoke. I said, very good. Haribol. So 3 ghanta you're not going to smoke. I said, no, I'm not going to smoke. He said, very good. Then he started chanting also. I said, you chant and your mind will come into control. Real incident I'm telling you. And then after a couple of weeks, he came and told, Prabhuji, I made one more big resolution. I said, what is that resolution? On the day of satsang, I will not smoke. And then I told him. I said, wow, you're able to do it? You can do it? Yes, Prabhu, I can do it. I'm chanting also. He told, it controls mind. I'm telling my mind, I'll smoke double cigarettes tomorrow. But today I'll not smoke. I said, okay, very good. Whatever it means, kuch to ho raha hai. Then he came and told, Prabhuji, on the day of satsang, I will not chant. I will not smoke, and I will not smoke on Ekadashis also. Voluntarily I'm choosing one more day. I said, very good. Then he came and told, Prabhuji, I will only smoke once in a week. 1 day in a week I'll smoke. It's all happening in front of me. 6 months, 7 months I'm seeing. Of course, he's also learning Bhagavad Gita. He increased his chanting rounds from 2 rounds to 4 rounds to 8 rounds. That time he reached almost 12 rounds. And then he told, Prabhuji, I'm going to smoke only once in a month. I said, why do you have to smoke once in a month? No, Prabhuji, I want to tell my mind. You told, right, detaching is difficult. I have to replace with a higher taste. So higher taste I'm getting, but that old habit is not going. I'm telling my mind that on that day I will smoke, on that day I will smoke, every time I get that habit, right? So one day he left smoking, right? One day he left smoking and he came and told, Prabhu, I'm not smoking. It's 2 months now. I said, wow, amazing. And then he changed his life. He was so happy. He used to do kirtan. He learned mridanga. And today he's an initiated devotee in ISKCON. He's properly fixed and so happy in life, right? So I've learned a lesson that everybody has the capability to get away from bad habits. Don't become hopeless. You have to learn to control your mind. Mind is the biggest, strongest thing that will make you do things that you don't want to do. Then I asked him, now I have to learn from him also, because he was a chain smoker, and how did he leave it? I wanted to understand. So he told me, if anybody is smoking here, you can take this tip, how to, or your friend also can help. You want to hear? I know it's not a de-smoking class, but it all relates to mind. He said, actually, Prabhuji, I'm taking shelter of smoking after certain time in a day. Shelter of, if I don't do it, I'll feel very depressed. So it's not about smoking. It's that activity that I have to do. Like, for example, after breakfast, I have to smoke. After lunch, I have to smoke. After tea, I have to smoke. After dinner, I have to smoke. Just before sleeping, I have to smoke. Right after getting up, I have to smoke. So I have discovered, Prabhuji, by chanting, I got the intelligence that actually it is not the smoking, it is that the thing that I've attached it to. The thing that I've attached it to. I've attached it to lunch, I've attached it to dinner, I've attached it to breakfast, I've attached it to sleeping. So he said, so what did you do? He said, I've got intelligence, Prabhuji. What I did, I told my mind, now I'm cheating my mind, right? I told my mind that I will not smoke immediately after lunch, I'll smoke after 10 minutes. I just told my mind, after 10 minutes I'll smoke. So when the urge came, I told my urge, okay, after 10 minutes I'll smoke. And I actually did also after 10 minutes. But after some time I realized, after 10 minutes I'm forgetting that desire only. I'm going into some other work. So slowly I moved the pattern of my day by pushing the event of smoking to a different time. Right? And slowly my mind was confused. Will this fellow smoke or no? Right? Karega nahi karega? Haan, karuga na 10 minutes ke baad. Then after 10 minutes again I told, okay, after another 10 minutes, I'm telling my own mind. You can speak to your mind. When you act, mind is not you. Don't think mind is you. Mind is a different engine that is working inside you, which is making you do things. Now, who is this mind? Mind is nothing but in IT language, it's like a hard drive of your desires. Hard drive, hard drive, right? Of your desires, of all the desires of past life and this life. Everything is kept into that hard drive. It keeps reminding you, hey, you desired that time, na? Now do it. You desired that time, na? Now do it. Like that. So it's accumulated. It's going on pushing the desire. So all you're doing is you're pushing the desire and delaying the desire. You're practicing something. That's what Krishna is telling here. By regular practice and detachment. You should have the will to detach also. I'll tell one more example. There is a big electronic store in America, if you know America, called Fry's Electronics. Anybody heard of this? Yeah, it's a very big store called Fry's. Many electronics. Pagal log bahut bada shop khulte hain wahan pe. But I went to this Fry's and I was a geek of electronics. Anything new comes, I have to buy it. Mostly Prabhujis have this, disease. They want the latest gadget. They want the latest USB cable. They want the latest this, latest that, latest this. So I was like, I wanted to get rid of this. I wanted to get rid of this habit of going and searching in Amazon, the best deal, the best. ये पूरा उसे कैसे बाहर निकलने का? And वो time पे Amazon इतना famous नहीं था. I'm talking about 2004 or something. Yeah. No, 2006. So I went into the store. I had this desire to buy, desire to shop, and I have to go to every aisle and see what is the best deal for everything. And then that day I said, okay, I'm going to do it now. But I also know how to cheat the mind. I said, okay, let me try to do something. Mind is telling, go here, ye le, wo le, camera le, calculator le, mobile le, ye le, wo le. So I went into every single aisle. 2.5 hours I shopped. 2.5 hours. I was alone. My wife was not there. So I was just going with the aisle, picking this hard drive, picking that, picking this, picking that. Pura uske andar bhar diya. That person in front of me was like, hey, kitna kharidega ye aadmi, like I don't know, $2,000-3,000 worth, or maybe more than that. My favorite camera also I took, like SLR, DD SLR something. Usko bhi laga diya, ye laga, pura bhar ke. I went till the aisle, left it there and came outside. Chal mind, maine kuch nahi kharidne wala. Tero, I cheated the mind. I'm not telling that's the way to cheat mind, but you should know how to get it. So what did I do? I satisfied my urge to shop, but I didn't shop. Left it there. So whenever your mind is troubling you, you should devise your own intelligence. Intelligence is more greater than mind. Right? And intelligence comes by knowledge. And intelligence comes by scriptures. Right? And you should learn how to control that mind. Urge to buy, urge to sell, urge to see, urge to experience. Postpone it. Little bit postpone it. And tell a higher reason why you should not do it. Right? Automatically you can conquer the mind. So Krishna is telling by detachment and by higher taste. Something higher you should find. And then here, conclusion is the path of bhakti is a true natural process of controlling the mind. All other processes are artificial. When your mind is not in control, you get angry also. People talk about anger. I want to control my anger. How can you control your anger? One fellow, he came and gave a seminar in my office. He went and came. You can control. I'll tell you how to control your mind. He told. Okay. When you become angry, then start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello again. Right? How can you count when you're angry? Anybody tried? एक दूसरे गुस्सा कर रहे हो, घर मियाँ बीवी लड़ रहे हो, तुम 1 मिनट ठहरो, 1, 2, 3 होता है क्या? Doesn't work, right? Or that fellow saying, when you are totally angry, upset, go to Goa. Go to Pondicherry. Go to, I don't know, don't climb a hill. But pagalpan hai, they don't know practical. This world doesn't know how to come out of these things. They don't know. Right? Because you're dealing with something that God has created. Mind is also created by God. But you have to put the right thoughts into it. If you don't control your mind, you can't be happy. You can't be happy. And spirituality will make you happy by controlling your mind. And you can command your mind. Just imagine you're commanding your mind. This is what I want to do. This is what I don't want to do. How good situation it is. Right? Otherwise somebody will come and tell something, you have to listen to him and you get affected by it, and then you'll regret it. So many activities we do when the room is closed, when the door is closed. Outside you are a very good person. Outside everybody, अरे प्रभु जी इतने अच्छे आदमी हैं. वो door close करते हैं, उसके अंदर का रावण बाहर आएगा. Whatever nonsense you're doing, then you'll do that nonsense, and then you'll come out and feel guilty about it. Why did I do this? क्या हो गया था मुझे? I'm not able to control. How many experienced anything like that? You're feeling guilty of what you are. Right? The guilt is good, because who is speaking in that guilt? If you hear the sound of that guilt, Paramatma is speaking to you. God inside is speaking to you. Why did you do this? Why you have to do this? There is a big lawyer. It's a very old court case that happened. He was, 60, 70 years old, and he got into some child abuse. And then he was put into a jail at that age. And then he actually wrote a book, sitting in that jail. What nonsense could I have done at that age, after leading a life of so much honor? Because what was wrong? His desires were not in control. He could not control his desires. He was becoming old. But desires, don't think desires will go away becoming old. Never even think that. Right? Desires will not go away. Your ability to pursue the desires will come down. But the desires are not gone. Right? The wrong desires are not gone. So, chanting is a way, chanting the Mahamantra is a way which will control those desires, which will help you control your mind. So when you chant, right, what do you do? Like for example, you can all pick up your chanting bags. Do you have the chanting bag in front of you? How many don't have the chanting bag? Please lift your hand. Can somebody pass the chanting bags to them? Yeah. I'll teach you how to do this. First I'm teaching you how, and then I'll teach you why also. Okay, part of the why I already told, to control your mind. But more than that, Shastrically reason also I'll give. So everybody, don't use this finger. I mean, it's okay, but this finger is generally pointed, to point faults in others, point faults in others, and to make you think that you are greater than others. You always use this finger. So you don't have to use this finger, So use your thumb and use your long finger. Keep your beads like this. This is called the Krishna bead. Can you all see me? This is called the Krishna bead, right? So point at the bead after it. You don't have to count. There are 108 beads. 108 beads. Can you all quickly count if there are 108 in your chanting mala or no? This is your personal mala now. 5, 5, 5 you can count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105. देखो इसमें एक कम है. Hare Krishna. Are you sure you all have the right one? If you don't, then you can exchange it with Mine is 107 actually. क्या होता है मैन्युफैक्चरिंग डिफेक्ट होता है ना कभी ठीक है so you just make sure that you have 108 beads in it. Why 108? I'll give you amazing things. I'll talk about 108. Why 108 in some other session, right? For now, just understand 108 is a very scientific number. It has a lot of effect on your consciousness when you do that. Anything 108, right? So you keep the mala like this, and then there is a provision to keep the mala inside the bag, right? And then you can keep this finger outside from this little hole that is provided. No, not that hole. There is another hole. Small hole. First you keep the hand inside. That's the hole. Hari hole. Mil gaya hole. So usme se bahar rakho. This is like a, if anybody comes to distract you, it's like a stun gun. So your bullets are going around and here is stun gun. Dur hato, main chanting kar raha hu. ठीक है? So you can do this chanting like this. So please everybody chant with me 3 times. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. So your mind will go in 10 directions. It will go. It's like a monkey. So what will you do when you're chanting, your mind is going, you just say, you come back here. You come back here and hear this mantra. Chanting meditation works, mantra meditation works in 50%. 50% is when you say the mantra, 50% is when you hear the mantra. Benefit comes only if 100% comes. Right? You are telling the mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram. What is the use? You're not even hearing it. Right? And you can't hear it unless you say it. You should at least say so loud that your ear should be able to hear. You should be able to hear our mantra. Right? If your neighbor is very cooperative, you can make him chant also by chanting loudly. But then at least so loud that you can hear our mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And trust me, after a few years of practice, I'm telling this because I'm feeling so peaceful today. Because I did my quota of minimum rounds. Right? And I feel so nice that yes, I have so much power. See, whenever you go out of your house, what is the one activity that you do before you go out of the house? Most important activity. Huh? Lock the house. No, somebody is in the house. You're only going out. So what do you do? Chappal pehante? ठीक है, chappal भी पहन लिया. But more important than chappal today, in today's day and time, क्या है? Charge the mobile 100%. है कि नहीं? Person looks so happy. जब 100% मोबाइल है, बोलो प्रो जी एकदम. When it is 10%, प्रो जी जल्दी बोलो क्या बोलना है, right? You feel so confident in life when your mobile is 100% charged. Because if the charge goes away, you'll become an orphan, right? You don't even know your mother's number. अम्मा फोन दिया चलो नंबर चलो नंबर नहीं मालूम है, पति का नंबर नहीं मालूम, पत्नी का नंबर नहीं मालूम, पुलिस का नंबर मालूम है 100, है कि नहीं? The charge goes away, you'll become like a bikari. Today mobile is not there. He'll show the scanner code. ये देख इसको देख क्या करूँगा देख के, mobile is not working. Mobile काम नहीं कर रहा, चल निकल यहाँ से. You are like useless. Even if you are I don't know, vice president of some company, if your scanner code is not functioning, what are you? Nothing. So you make sure that you charge your mobile. Is that true? In the same way, when you want to lead a spiritual life, you should charge your consciousness also. Why my consciousness is so charged up today? Because I finished my minimum quota of rounds. It took me 2 hours 10 minutes. But I'm so happy now. And throughout the day, I can chant more. I can do more. I can do kirtan. I have to drive to my goshala. I can nicely sing and go. I can hear a nice lecture and go. The whole day is at my discretion. So chant your rounds first thing in the morning. Best thing to do. Tatratipa niyamita smaranena kala. No problem. If there is no niyama also. I could not do in the morning, do in the evening, or do in the night, or do any time of the day that you feel, you have time to do. But best is you only prioritize. When you prioritize, you see the effect of the chanting also. So always keep your bead, into the bag. Don't wear it like a mala or something here and there. These are sacred. You want to make it sacred because you're chanting this. You don't want the mala to touch your feet or touch some dirt on the ground. I'm chanting like that, it goes and touches them. Somebody spitted there, right? There's something wrong. Why do you want all that? Just keep the mala inside the bag And bag is very nice, You can keep it inside, keep your finger outside and nicely chant around. And you don't want others to see what you're doing inside, right? I mean, some people ask me when I'm chanting, "Kya andar kya ho raha hai?" Nikale, chanting kar raha hu. Show them like that. So you can do that, right? So now why you have to do this? All the religions actually, whatever paths that you look at, they all have some or the other process of chanting the names of God. It is there. Because everything is coming from Sanatan Dharma only. Yahi se liya hai sab kuch. Right? Everybody understood that in Sanatan Dharma there is chanting, so we will also have to do the same process in other parts, other religions which have come up later. They all also follow, but nobody is chanting now. The problem is nobody is chanting now. That is the reason there is so much chaos in the world. Now, here in this next shloka, I am going to send you this shloka in a second. Yeah, you can try to chant this shloka after me once I send it. Yeah. I'm sending one slide at a time. If I send too many slides, then you only keep looking at the slides. Yeah. You have sent it. So please chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So the shloka here is from Chishtastakam prayers. It says Nam Akari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis Tatratipa Niyamita Smaranena Kalaha Etadrishi Tavakripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaiva Medrisham Ihajanan Anuragaha. What is the meaning of this? Here, Lord Krishna, when he appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 500 years ago, Lord Krishna appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He came like a devotee to teach and start the bhakti process. To teach us how to perform bhakti also, Krishna only has to come and tell. How to do devotion also, he only has to set an example. So himself comes, some other day I'll discuss who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how do I understand, some other day, it's a long topic. But he beautifully told this verse. He said, "Oh my Lord, he is a devotee, he is God himself, but he is telling to Krishna, oh my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to living beings." Meaning your name is so powerful. And thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. Transcendental means what? What is the meaning of transcendental? Transcendental means that which cannot be understood by time and space, which is not limited to time and space. Oh, this is a transcendental truth, meaning it is applicable yesterday also, today also, in future also, which you can't measure by time and space. That is called transcendental. So he said, your energies are transcendental, God's energies are transcendental, and you have invested them in this mantra, in your names. In these transcendental names, you invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules to chanting these names. Some mantras, there are rules. For example, Gayatri mantra, you should do during the Sandhya time. You should do during morning, 6 o'clock, around 6 or 7, and then you should do at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, then in the evening around 6, 7 during sunset time, and you should look at the sun in the direction the sun is. In the morning towards the east, afternoon towards the, high or before, looking in one direction or in front of God, and in the evening when it is sunset towards. So there are so many restrictions on mantras. There are restrictions, but when it comes to Hare Krishna mantra, there is no restriction. That is the beauty. That's why it's called Mahamantra. It works for everyone. And it works, in a beautiful way, in a very strong way. And then, oh my Lord, out of your kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your names. See, you have to go to a temple now. Where is the nearest temple here? Anybody? It's in Vihanga, Vihanga. There is a temple inside. What is it? Lakshmi Narasimha Prahlad Maharaj temple. Or if you go here, there is a Shivalaya near, Govidoti. Or you go towards that Alai Bilai Chaurasta, the Venkateshwara Swami temple right there. Yeah, so you have to make effort to go there. For you to go there, it takes time and effort, right? But what about chanting the God's names? Say Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. You already gone to God. You already gone to God, right? And God's name and God is not different. For example, if I'm feeling thirsty, I am actually feeling thirsty. So I'm looking at I opened this bottle. I kept the bottle here. Water. Did it quench my thirst? No. I told water, no? Pani. Is my thirst gone? Can you try that? Does it work? Why it doesn't work? Tell me. Why it doesn't work? I am telling water, but my thirst is not going. Why?
Water and the physical need is different. Because water is different and the name of water is different.
Correct. Yes.
It's basically like a physical need. It's a physical demand from your body.
Hmm.
So you have to intake the water. It's not a mental need.
Right?
Effort is not done.
Huh?
That effort is not done.
Effort तो बोलो, water बोल रहा हूँ ना. Simple. I'm telling you, very simple thing. Water and actual thing water, they are two different things. Meaning the word and the item is different. Right? If I tell, let me tell. Donald Trump, please come here. Is there any Trump here? No. But name Trump is there. But Trump is somewhere in America. है कि नहीं? कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. If I shout here also, and he doesn't come here just because I'm calling his name, because he and his name are different. You all are given a name. You don't have a name. When you took birth, you did not come out with a name, right? You don't come out with Guru Murti. You don't come like this, right? So you all were given a name by your parents. By Brahman, he came and chose a name and something very auspicious, good for you. So, but you and your name are different, right? You and your name are different. In this, but when it comes to God, He and His name are not different. Are you able to understand? When you say Krishna, Krishna actually comes, He is dancing on your tongue. That's why when Hanumanji says Ram, Ramji's energy comes into him, Ramji's blessings come into him. Everything happens just by chanting Ram. Right? When he's crossing the ocean, so many problems he faced. Four different demons, they came in front of him. But he just chanted Ram. And everything got sorted out. Because he has faith. He has faith that name of the God and God himself are not different. And when you're in trouble also, you actually chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When you're in trouble, you chant. And it works. It works. Because the name of God and God himself are non-different. And even if it doesn't work in front of you, it is working in some other way. Some other plan is being made to save you. But everything is happening in the background. Because name of God and God are non-different. Understand this very, very important thing. Right? So here, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna is saying that you have invested all your energies in these names and you can be easily approached by these names. So when I say Hare Krishna, you actually gone to Vrindavan. Right? Can everyone tell Ram? Ram. Ram. You have gone to Ayodhya. You actually gone to Ayodhya. Ayodhya is not a physical location. Ayodhya is a consciousness. None of these dhams are just physical. Of course, physical location also is good. It's auspicious. That's the place Lord appeared, holy place. But then if you don't have your right consciousness, you'll go to Ayodhya, standing in front of Ayodhya, thinking about Pushpa 2 movie. Lord Ram is thinking, Ayodhya kyun aaye yahan pe? Why did you come here? Right? There is no connection only. So always remember, anything spiritual has got to do with your consciousness. That's why it's called Krishna Consciousness. International Society for Krishna Consciousness. We have to change our consciousness. And changing our consciousness only happens when you control your mind. Right? So here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying that you can be easily approached by your names, but I'm so unfortunate I have no attraction for them. He is like a devotee, he's playing a devotee's role. That you are saying, I don't have any attraction for you. I'm not able to chant continuously. If you go through Sishtastakam prayers, later you'll understand how to chant continuously. What is that shift has to happen in your consciousness? So chanting is not a difficult process. So, this is about chanting Hare Krishna. Now I'm going to send one slide. Okay, before sending that slide, I'll tell you something. I'll ask a question. What is the meaning of culture? Where is the mic? Yeah. What comes to your mind when you say Indian culture? What comes to your mind? क्या आता है mind में? What is your culture? Answer क्या बोलोगे?
Culture is something that is followed by multiple people.
Okay.
When nobody is telling them to do that.
Culture is okay. It's followed by many people.
Yes,
it's basically something that is followed by somebody behind you. She wants to tell answer. Yeah. You can take the mic. You can take the mic. Yeah.
Culture is when, maybe the group of people, when they share the same belief or the way of life.
You share the same belief. Yeah, this is our culture. This is how we think. Right? Yeah, that's, yeah. Yeah, you want to say?
Prabhuji, I have a question which I was curious from last two sessions, not related to that. Can I ask?
Not related to that?
No, not related to culture, but related to Krishna.
Can we do that little later?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just finish this part. Then I can get into. There is a Q&A section today allocated. For that. Yeah. Yeah. So, anybody else? Yeah. Yes, Mataji?
I believe culture is a belief that makes us aware of each and every, you can say, the roots that has been built from our ancestors, and that is being followed by different people to follow that.
My God, that's a very common. Yeah, it makes sense, but so many things you said. It's roots of your ancestors, something that you're made to believe, right? Something that you're made to believe. Yeah, this is our culture, so follow it. Yeah, these are cultures, so follow it. How many have heard this in your houses? Everybody will. Karo, right? Do or die. Karo ya maro. Lekin karo, yeah, culture. What else comes to your mind? Indian culture. When they say Indian culture, what comes to your mind? Spirituality? Really? I'm still looking for the most famous answer. Yeah? Different Indian food will come, right? Indian food will come. What else? Indian culture बोलते क्या आता है?
Festivals.
Festivals. Festivals. Traditional wears, traditional dressing. Yes. Respecting elders. These are Indian culture. Hare Krishna. We have probably Indian culture. Still there. Thankfully, it's still there. Respecting elders. Yeah. What else? Come on, something else also.
Songs and dance.
So many songs and dances. So many festivals. So many festivals. All part of culture, right? Yeah. Now I'll ask a fundamental question. Do you think really culture is that's all? What you externally look at, what you externally see, is that culture? No. Culture has three things. Right? Culture has three things inside it. Environment, process, goal. Three things are there. Now it looks like a office session, but it's not. Environment, process, goal. When these three things come together, that's called culture. Right? I'll give an example. Somebody wants to play cricket. Right? Somebody wants to play cricket. His goal is to play cricket. Right? In order to achieve that goal, he needs a process. What is the process? He has to go to a stadium and he has to learn under a coach. Right? He has to do all that. And environment, he should be surrounded by other children also or other people also who are into playing cricket. Makes sense? When you have a favorable environment, when you have well-established process, you can achieve that goal. Three things are very easy to understand. Yeah. Once one criminal was arrested in Bombay, one big gangster, he was arrested. The police went and saw, raided his house in a trunk, and trunk they opened. He was like, he has so many applications of people who have written, application for employment that I want to become a gangster. Please take me in your gang. Like that is police were amazed. Hey, what is this? There are 200 letters. There is a whole recruitment LinkedIn process going on to become a gangster also. There is a resume. The resume says, I've done 2 pickpockets, 4 robberies I've done. So please take me in your gang. So even a robber wants to have a proper environment surrounded by robbers. Proper process, what he has to do. I've done, chedchani, I've done this, I've done that. So please recruit me. And his goal is to become a gangster. To become a gangster also, you need a culture. You need a proper environment, you need a process, you need a goal. When you say Indian culture, please everybody hear this. Very important, especially for we are all who are from Bharat. When you say culture, Indian culture, what is the meaning of Indian culture? What is a goal? You have to understand what is the goal of this culture. What is the speciality of this country? What is say if somebody from New York comes and says, somebody from New York is known for what? Skyscrapers, like big buildings. Somebody from New York comes to Tirupati and he says, looking at Tirupati, hey, what useless city is this? No buildings only. Look at our buildings so high. This is useless city. If he says, what will be the answer be? He says New York is greater than Tirupati because Tirupati doesn't have big buildings. What is your answer?
New York doesn't have culture.
No.
Tirupati has.
The place where the Lord is. The place where the Lord resides.
The goal of this place is different. You understanding? The goal of Tirupati is not work like a dog and live like a donkey. No, it is not. The goal of Tirupati is to connect with Venkateshwara Swami Balaji. Right? They don't have a need to build skyscrapers and everything. Their focus is different. Their focus is different. According to the goal, the environment is created. Do you understand what I'm saying? According to, you all agree with this? According to the goal, the environment is created. Huh? So the goal of Tirupati is to bring everybody to Tirupati, have the darshan of the Supreme Lord, right? Have bhajan. So everywhere in Tirupati you can hear, you know, the Suprabhatam bhajan, the Hare Krishna mantra going on, some, you know, Om Sriman Narayana going on. Even you go on Tirumala Hill, how many have gone to Tirupati here? Hare Krishna. How many have not gone to Tirupati? Lift your hand. Okay. You are not gone to Tirupati? So Monday morning you'll get a call from HDFC Bank for personal loan. Take that loan and go to Tirupati. Right? Don't think those calls are just like that coming. Krishna is sending that calls. Please take personal loan and come to me. Right? Invest your time and money for going to these holy places. Anyway, so what was I saying? Goal of Tirupati is to connect. So goal of India, goal of Bharatvarsha is not to build skyscrapers. This is a very special place filled with holy places. Bharat is filled with holy places. Any corner you go, there is a holy place. You'll be amazed actually. I went to Tirupati. There is a holy place I was once going to Udupi. From Udupi, we were doing a hitch, like a road trip, me and my wife, my kids. We're just driving without a destination. So from there, we were going towards Tirunandapuram, in Kerala. We were going to Guruvayur actually on the way. And suddenly somebody told, there is another Padmanabha Swami temple in a place called Kumble, somewhere in the border of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. We should go. Kumble is a place from Anil Kumble came, by the way. So that is a place, even the place name is behind the person's name. Many of the South Indians, they have it like that. So I went to this place and I was amazed to see barely people know about it. Now recently people got to know about it. I went very long time ago. There is you can't see the temple. Even if you go very close, you can't see the temple. Even 10 meters away, you can't see the temple. Then you go a little further, you see big ditch. Big ditch, like a big well. Inside the well, there is an island created, and on that there is a temple. A huge well, not like a small one. Maybe 3 times bigger than this, lawn that you're seeing. Filled with water underneath. And there is an island that is created. You can go to that island. You have to get down and go to that island. And there is Padmanabha Swami in a sitting posture. Normally, Padmanabha Swami is in a sleeping posture, right? And Brahma is coming from his navel and he's sleeping. But here he's sitting in posture. In a sitting posture, his deity is not made of stone. It's not made of wood. It's made of Ayurvedic paste. For thousands of years. One of the oldest deity. And amazing part? Now you will know which temple I'm talking about. There is an alligator that lives inside that lake. Right? And every day that alligator comes to attend Mangalarti. Practically just think about alligator. Right? Just walks beside you. I saw the alligator like this phone's distance alligator was there. I was sitting here. Can you try to do that in the zoo? Don't do that. We have another 12 sessions to go. Right? So it's so close by. I was sitting there and it doesn't eat meat. Alligator, its propensity is to eat meat. Nothing wrong for alligator to eat meat. It only eats prasad. Whatever is offered to God, they throw it in the water. Fishes come and eat that inside, but alligator doesn't eat the fishes also. It is simply waiting for the anna to be that is offered to Lord Narayan. It's given and it eats. An amazing part is there is no water body near the temple. Nothing close by. Where did the alligator come from? And there used to be alligator in that, and Britishers came, and one fellow was like, what is this alligator doing here? He shot the alligator. He killed the alligator. And within 7 days, that fellow died. That soldier who did it, he died. And after 7 days, again alligator appeared. From nowhere. And recently, that alligator that I saw, it left its body. Right? Recently it came in papers also. Some of you might have known. So now this is one holy place in a place called Kumble. How many such holy places are there? You will be amazed to know that unbelievable number of holy places are there in India. Unbelievable number of every little corner you go, you find something special, and you don't know about it. Did anybody of you watch that YouTube channel I sent, Praveen Mohan? Huh? I've sent one link last week. I'm suggesting you this. I'm not propagating his channel. He's not my relative or anything. I'm just saying, because he will take you to like 1,000 temples and you'll be amazed the technology inside the temples, the all that is happening inside the temple, the structure of the temple. There is a whole science behind it. Now, how can you explain where did the alligator come from, and how can you explain where the new alligator comes from? You can't explain. But so many things. So India, Bharat is filled with holy places. What is the goal of Bharat? To connect everybody to God. That is the greatest wealth of Bharat. Greatest wealth is not, Bharat is not, GDP of Bharat or, something else. The greatest thing that this country can offer to the whole planet is, if you want to connect with God, come here. I will show you the path through Vedas. I will show you the path and the process. And it also has a process. Chanting of holy names is a process. Going to temple is a process. Doing yajnas is a process. Meditation by chanting is a process. Right? So many processes are there. So when you talk about, why is India the best place to do meditation? Why so many people coming to Kumbh Mela? 2-3 rivers meet in many parts of the world. By the way, if you go to America also, you'll see 2-3 rivers will come. They'll meet. They don't do Kumbh Mela there. Why are you doing Kumbh Mela here? Why is it so special? Because the environment is conducive. Of course, the place itself has Sthala Balam. That particular place has that holy significance. But the environment is conducive. Right? Chanting the holy names. Is it easy in India or no? It's very easy. Take a telephone directory. You take it at what level? Rama, Krishna, Shiva, Ganesha, Srinivasa. You just finish the entire telephone directory, 16 rounds are over. Isn't it? So easy to, because the whole, in the temple, they are building a temple here. After some time, they start some, so immediately you get, attracted to doing something spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And the process is also well designed. It's not like you have to go and manufacture. These days, many people are manufacturing new process. No need to manufacture any process. Process is all there in the scriptures only. Now, I have sent you a verse. Right? Now, we have to understand what is the process. So, goal of Bharat is what? Goal of spirituality is connect with God. Environment is needed. Is this a good environment to have a class? Right? If next week, if I schedule this class in a pub called Amnesia, can we have the class there? No. Right? You can't do. Even a child knows. Amnesia. You might ask, how does Prabhuji know amnesia? Kya kare? Mera annual day वहाँ पे celebrate हुआ company का. So I had to forcefully go there. So anyway, so there are 4 yugas. Satya. Please repeat after me. Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Kali Yuga. Where are we? In which yuga are we right now? Kali Yuga. A lot of knowledge is already there. Yeah. So in each yuga, there are different situations, different strengths of each yuga. Right? We as a human being also are different in each yuga. Our body is different, our conscience is different. So Satya Yuga. Can anybody read the first Satya Yuga thing? Anybody has a mic? Who has a mic? I have sent it. This slide I have sent it of Satya Yuga. It is there, right? In your mobile it is there. So anybody can read? Prabhu, here anybody can give the mic to somebody. Lift the hand quickly. Who wants to read? Yeah, she wants to read. Yeah, give it to her. Loudly in the mic. Okay. Satya Yuga.
I'm audible?
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Satya Yuga, sometimes also called as Krita Yuga. The golden age lasts for, I believe, 17,28,000 years. The process of self-realization in this yuga is meditation on Vishnu. During this yuga, the majority of the population is situated in the mode of goodness, and the average lifespan at the beginning of the yuga is 100,000 years.
In Satya Yuga, the same human body is different. Our age is 100,000 years. We can live for 100,000 years. That is the reason when you hear the story of Hiranyakashipu, Prahalad, Lord Rama in Dwapar Yuga, thousands of years is referred. Prahlad ruled the planet for like 36,000 years. Dhruva Maharaj ruled the planet for 45,000 years. Like that. Bhoji, ये पूरा story है ना? Story नहीं है. Actually, it's true. I'll give you a simple example. How many of you have gone to Salarjung Museum in Hyderabad? Yeah, there is a big, bada chor hai, uska ek museum hai, right? He did all chori around the world and he kept it in a place called Salarjung Museum, right? Now, amazing part, you should go there and you will see swords. He got a lot of gifts of swords, or he kept big swords. You know what is sword, right? That they use in fighting. If you go to the Salarjung Museum and you see that sword, once I was there, I was like wondering, it was written there that the king who used to hold this sword used to use this sword for 12 to 14 hours in a day when he was on a fight. Only during sleeping, he will keep the sword down. Remaining all the time, he is doing the war. Nobody was there in that time, in that room. I lifted slowly that, the kaanch uska upar utha ke pull the sword out. I thought I can lift the sword. You look at me, I'm a little bit heavily built person. I could not lift the sword. I could literally, like this, I could make it stand straight, without the dakkan, by the way. The dakkan is still there here. You should keep the dakkan here, keep the sword like this. I could not lift the sword. Forget about moving the sword. Chak, 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 right? Literally, after 25 years in IT industry, you can imagine what can go wrong, like, I can't lift the sword. I can't lift it and move it. And it is written there that king used to lift it for 12 to 14 hours. How is it possible? How many have gone to Golconda? Golconda Fort here? Yeah. When you enter Golconda Fort, right at the entrance, you'll see some iron balls kept down with a handle. Have you seen that? Do you know what those iron balls are? What are they for? You don't know, right? Okay, I'll tell you. In order to get a recruitment in the army of the king, there used to be a test. Any person who wants to join the army has to lift those two iron balls, walk on top of the Golconda Fort, then walk on certain specially made steps which are difficult to walk, and he has to do like 100 times sit-ups with that and keep it down. Then he can get recruitment in that iron, in that army. Right? Any Infosys employees, Wipro employees here? Don't even think about it. You'll die in the first instance only. And don't even think of lifting both of it. I tried one only with two hands. I said, no, that's okay. No, but why how come that was possible some time back ago? I'm not talking about Ramayana days. I'm talking about 100 years ago. Because our bodies were in such situation. Right? It is very clear. As the time is going by, our memory is going down. That I'll discuss in next shloka. Next week I'll discuss scriptures. What they're telling about Kali Yuga. But it is so clearly understood, very clearly, you have to understand that we are deteriorating as Kali Yuga is passing. Our age span is also going down. But when we start, Satyuga starts, our age span is 100,000 years. Can you imagine living 100,000 years? That was possible that time. How old are you? 22,620 years. Really? Yeah, that was okay. That was like a young age. Right? And in that age, you had a power to concentrate also. Your mind control was very much infirm because you used to eat sattvic food. There were no pizzas, burgers, and pasta, and all those nonsensical foods. Everything was eaten at the right time in the right quantity, right? Everything was perfect. So your body is good, your consciousness is good, and you're surrounded by good atmosphere, good natural environment, right? When COVID came, what happened? Dolphins came to Bombay. You know that? The beach in Bombay, they saw dolphins during the COVID time. Meaning how much you have polluted, you can imagine, right? When the pollution goes down, how the nature comes back, right? So in that time the environment is so good that here it is being told that 100,000 years, and it is also called Krita Yuga or Golden Age. Satya Yuga is called Golden Age. And how long is this Yuga? 1,728,000 years. 17 lakh. Sorry, 17 lakh. This is the problem. See, Kali Yuga. Yeah. 17,28,000 years. Right? So, this is the process. No, the process of self-realization at that time is meditation. During that time, people would go for meditation for 10,000 years. Just imagine you're telling your parents, okay, I'll see you after 10,000 years. I'm going for meditation. right? And they could actually sit and do meditation for 10,000 years. Now you try. Forget about 10,000. 10 minutes you can't do. 10 minutes you'll start thinking, is there a mosquito near me? You know, what that monkey is doing here? Or, you know, when should I go? You know, what will happen? All those thoughts are coming. You can't even meditate properly. You can't even sit straight. But in those days, it was possible. That was the Yuga Dharma. Can you all say Yuga Dharma? Yuga means that particular time. Dharma means duty. What is the best duty to perform in that particular Yuga? To connect with God. So to go back to God, to go back to Krishna after you die, what is the process you have to follow throughout the life? It's called Yuga Dharma. Right? So the Yuga Dharma at that time was meditation on Vishnu, Vishnu Smaranam. During this Yuga, the majority of the population was in mode of goodness. We'll talk about goodness, passion, ignorance later. Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, in detail we'll talk. Don't worry about that. Separate session only. Modes of mental nature. And the average lifespan was 100,000 years. That time you could do this kind of meditation. Can somebody read about Treta Yuga? Pass the mic. Anybody else? Quickly lift your hand. Yeah, she wants to read. Yeah.
Treta Yuga, also called as the Silver Age, lasts 12,96,000 years, and the process of self-realization is the performance of opulent yagnas, sacrifices. The average lifespan is 10,000 years, and the godly qualities decrease 1/4 compared to the Satyuga. It is during this age that Varna Ashram Dharma is introduced.
Yeah. We'll not get into Varna Ashram Dharma, it's a big topic in itself. But what is the next Yuga? The Treta Yuga, 25% benefit is gone, and you can see clearly 12,96,000 years. It is reduced by 4,30,000 years. 4,32,000 years. It is reduced. Right? Now the age span is what? 10,000 years. People, it's not like, you know, yesterday you're in Satya Yuga, now you're in Treta Yuga, suddenly it's 10,000. No, a gradual reduction happens. And if you can see, even, you know, TV serial like Ramayana, which is at the end of Treta and starting of Dwapara, you'll see a lot of yajnas happening in the background. They'll start doing a lot of yajnas. Yajna was the process. Now, yajna means what? Not just lighting a fire and putting something into it, and it is a yajna. No. Yajna was performed by only by kings actually. Only kings used to perform yajnas. Normal citizens would only support the yajnas. Why? The result of the yajna should come. For example, sacrificing animals was also part of some of the yajnas. No, sacrificing animals with what? Not to kill them and eat biryani. No, not that. That's not animal sacrifice. To give an old animal which is going to die a new body. They will choose an animal which is just going to die. It's ready to die. They'll bring that animal, sacrifice it, and do the yajna and give it back a new body. And that's the result of that yajna. If the yajna is successful, means the animal gets a new body. If it's not successful, you'll get the sin of killing an animal. You understanding what I'm saying? So not everybody would try. Not everybody would dare to try anything like that. And to do the yajna, so many special ingredients are needed. Most important ingredient is ghee. Where will you get that ghee? Not in Vijeta, not in Ratandip. That is not ghee. Don't even think about it. The original pure ghee will not be anything less than 4,000 to 6,000 rupees even today, if you get it. If you get it, because there is a process. The cow has to be fed natural things. No hormones, no nothing. Take that milk, boil it, and make it into curd. Churn the curd, remove the butter, then boil the butter, then the ghee will come. Don't think the ghee you're getting has gone through all this process. Right? So that kind of ghee is needed. And how much? Lot of ghee you need. Lot means lot. And then you also need to put gold, silver, platinum. That kind of, you know, metals are also melt and put into the yajna. Right? And you need perfect brahmanas. Brahmanas will chant the verse perfectly. If little verse में थोड़ा change हुआ, ये planet से वो planet चले जाएंगे. Sanskrit is a very complicated language. You should be very clear in what you are chanting. And the consciousness has to be very, very right. This is most important thing. Brahmana's consciousness will be very, very right. Now think about it. If a king wants to do a yajna, what kind of brahmanas he has to find? What kind of ingredients he has to find? What kind of chanters of mantras he has to find? That's why they would never dare to do yajna. Because the yajna result will go reverse. Right? So, but in Treta Yuga, the process was yajnas. You understand it? In Treta Yuga, the process was yajnas. Can you do it in Kali Yuga? कुछ भी नहीं मिलेगा. First of all, finding a Brahmin with that conscience is very difficult. I'm not against Brahmanas. Brahmanas are worshipable, but there are only few Brahmanas who are actually genuine today. Remaining all Brahmanas, they'll keep a mobile like this here. In between, they'll get a call also. They'll keep, what happened to the yajna? Where is your consciousness? Do you know that a Brahmana is not supposed to eat until the yajna is completed? He has to fast. Otherwise, there is. If you know that even marriage is a yajna, and the eat until the yajna is over. Some people are following it, right? And you're only supposed to eat prasad on marriage day. Today they're eating biryani. What do you think will happen to the marriage afterwards? There are no blessings of God, so it will break. So many problems are coming in marriage life because nobody is taking any blessings. There is no process they are following. Yajna means not an ordinary process. And that was a process in Treta Yuga. In Kali Yuga, you can try, but it may work, it may not work. Does it mean we should not do? We should do. But don't expect too many results out of it. Unless you have really pure Brahmanas, right? Can somebody read the next? So age span has come down to 10,000 years, and the process is Yajna, and Varnashrama is started, which I'll discuss later. It's called Silver Yuga. First one is gold, second is silver. Next, Dwapar Yuga. Can somebody read? Yeah, Mataji wants to read. No, Prabhuji are reading. What about anything against yugas or?
Dwapar Yuga, or the Bronze Age, lasts 8,64,000 years, and the process of self-realization is the worship of the deities within temples. Godly qualities are reduced to 50% by now, and the average life expectancy is only 1,000 years.
1,000 years. When Dwapar Yuga is happening, 1,000 years only. 1,000 years बहुत होता है Prabhuji. But where did we start? 100,000 years to 1,000 years, right? Gradually decreases. And it's called Bronze Age. Why? Because godly qualities even come down, only 50%. People can't do meditation. They can't do yajna. Even if they try, they will not be successful in doing the yajnas. Right? So what is the process here? Deity worship. Vigraha Aradhana. Right? Worshipping. Somebody, one person, one chosen person is doing. Not like everybody is doing. Right? So there is a temple, there is a... You might say, Prabhuji, abhi bhi ho raha hai na temple mein? Achhe tarah se nahi ho raha hai. There is a Narada Pancharatra Vidhi. Swayam Lord Narayan came and told Narad Muni in 5 nights how to do deity worship. That's called Narada Pancharatra. Pancha means 5, Ratra means nights. Where was this told? In Badrika Ashram. This whole Narada Pancharatra scripture is there. In this scripture is mentioned how to worship the deities. It's not like, just open curtain anytime you want. No. Even today morning, we have deities in our house, but the standards are little lower than temple. But we have to still follow what is there in the scripture. Why? Why we should follow? To satisfy. To make it work. Right? You get up in the morning, even Lord has to be woken up. There is a mantra to wake him up, mantra to move his chappal, mantra to give him, brush his teeth. There is, he'll wash his hands also. And then he'll be given a morning breakfast. Then he'll be given snack. Then he'll be given lunch. Then he'll be another snack. Then evening, whatever juices and everything. And then 7 times in a day. 7 times in a day. How many temples are doing 7 times in a day? Barely any. Barely any. In Tirupati they do. Wherever worship standards are very high, they're able to follow. You need so many people to do it. You need like a brigade of Brahmanas. Like in Yadadri, there are more than 150 Brahmanas only taking care of the deities. 150 Brahmanas in shift system. One shift comes, another shift goes. And backup for that shift. Right? Still, the standard is so high. But in Dwapar Yuga, that standard could be followed. Nowadays, they open the temple, they just open it, and I'm not saying it is not holy, but the results will not be as good. What is the result you're looking at? Not pass kara do ya job dila do. Connection to God will not come. Connection to God will not come because God is not happy with the way He is being worshipped. Why he is not happy? Because you are not following His orders. There is a whole. What is the scripture name? Narada Pancharatra Vidhi. Right? This has to be, irrespective of any sampradaya, this has to be followed. In Kali Yuga, is it possible? Not possible. No qualified Brahmanas. no proper consciousness. Even deities are there, but you're not able to follow it. Right? So that process is not working. So that's about Dwapar Yuga. In Dwapar Yuga, so again, little quick revision. How many years in Satya Yuga? Lifespan? 100,000 years. How long is Satya Yuga? 17 lakh 28,000 years. Very good, he is learning. Yeah. What is the process of self-realization in Satya Yuga? Meditation on the name of Vishnu. Right? And what is the lifespan? I said 100,000 years. Yeah. What is it called? Gold or silver or golden age? Right? And 100% God realized, Sattva Gun is there. Yeah. Now what is the next? Treta. How many years in Treta? Our lifespan reduces to 12,000. What is it? Sorry, 12 lakhs 96,000 years. Right? And then what is the process for that age? Yajnas. And your lifespan decrease, yajna is there. God relation goes down by 25%. Right? Now, Dwapar Yuga, what is it called? Gold, bronze, or what is it? Bronze, right? And the time duration is 864,000 years. Again, it reduced. One more quarter, it reduced. Right? And 1,000 years is the lifespan, and 50% your spirituality, inclination towards spirituality comes down. People are not that much interested in God. Now let us talk about the glorious Kali Yuga. Right? We are all in Kali Yuga. Can anybody take the mic? I want Prabhuji to tell now. Come on, no Prabhuji? Yeah. Do you all have this slide with you? Yeah? Okay.
Kali Yuga, the iron age of hypocrisy and quarrel lasts 4,32,000 years.
1 minute. What did he say? It's called the Iron Age. And what are the two features of Kali Yuga? Hypocrisy and quarrel. Right? So when you say what is the feature of something, what is the feature of say in-orbit mall? What is the feature of in-orbit mall? Lot of shops and lot of deals. Yeah? What is the feature of say any other place like Tank Bund? There is a Tank Bund. What is the feature of that? Lake and there is Buddha statue. What is the feature of Kali Yuga? Quarrel and hypocrisy. So it's commonly found. So if somebody is telling मैं कल आऊँगा and he doesn't come, don't be surprised. That's not normal in Kali Yuga. That is how Kali Yuga. And they're quarreling for everything. Every damn thing they're quarreling. Any chat you go, people are quarreling. Any forum you go, people are quarreling. Any country you go, there is a war going on. That is a feature of Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga में यही होगा, right? You can't believe anybody, and people will quarrel for nothing, for no reason. Are you able to see all that?
Yes.
It's mentioned. Yeah, go ahead.
Lord Krishna appeared in his original transcendental form right before the beginning of Kali Yuga. The process of self-realization is Sankirtan, the chanting of the holy names of the Lord. God consciousness is reduced to 25% of the population, and life expectancy is only 100 years. By now, already 5,000 years of Kali Yuga have passed, and it is predicted that by the end of the Yuga, people will hardly be older than 20 years, and their only food will be meat.
This is Kali Yuga, the feature. We'll get into the remaining next week. I'll give some scriptural evidence of all this meat and in 20 years and all that. I'll give scriptural evidence. But what is the feature of Kali Yuga? It is called what age? Iron Age, right? And 432,000 years is the time span of Kali Yuga. We have just finished 5,130 some years. How much is remaining? 428,000 years are remaining, right, of Kali Yuga. And we're just beginning only. The situation is like this. Our age span was supposed to be 100. How much is it now?
80.
And I don't want to disappoint people, but it's really going down. Average is 80. Okay, 80. I want you to live for 100 years. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's going down. It's going down. Very. We can't discuss something with children are there. It's really going down, right? And then the process of self-realization is what? Sankirtana. Chanting of the holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Very clearly it's told. Why are we telling you should chant? Because this is the process of Kali Yuga. Only this thing will work. This is the easiest process to do. sit anywhere and chant God's names. Can you do a yajna properly? No. You can do, but result may not come. Can you do temple aradhana properly? You can do, but result may or may not come. Can you do sit and do meditation for thousands of years or thousands of minutes? No, I can't do. What is the best process to do? Harinama Sankirtan. Right? So this is mentioned in the scriptures. Now I'll send few more slides. Now I'm going to give scriptural proof. You might tell, Prabhu ji, ये आपका ISKCON का problem है. ये हर जगह. It is there in the scriptures. Now I'm going to send some. This you can show to your friends also. There are many. I'm just sending only few. Right? Now, yeah, you must have got it now. The first one, Harer Nama. Right? Did you get that? Please repeat after me. In Brahat Naradiya Purana 38.126, it is very clearly mentioned. Repeat after me. Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Nameva Kevalam, Kalau, Nastheva, Nastheva, Nastheva Gatiranyataha. What is the meaning of this? For spiritual progress in this age of Kali, there is no alternative, there is no alternative, there is no alternative to the holy name, the holy name, the holy name of the Lord. Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Nama. Why 3 times it is told? Many reasons. Kali Yuga people don't pay attention, right? Harer Nama, Harer Nama. Kya bol rahe? Harer Nama. Third time people will start listening. For everything you have to shout 3 times. Minimum. Right? So 3 times, it is, of course, there are many other reasons also. 3 times. Anything you should do 3 times. Right? Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. 3 times. First Swaha, I don't know where you went Swaha. Everything, Brahmana says, do it like this. Right? Kali Yuga especially. Concentration power is very less. So, Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Nama. Whose name? Hari ka naam. Hari ka naam lo. Right? And Kalau Nastheva, Nastheva, Nastheva. 3 times it's told Nastheva. No other alternative, no other alternative, no other. Why? No, I'll go and do yajna. Doesn't work. I'll go and do meditation. Doesn't work. I'll go and do deity worship. Doesn't work. You do, but do this. So whatever process you are following in your houses right now, you want to stop it, you want to change it, up to you. But add this. Add this. The mala that you got, that you all got, if you do 1 mala every day, that's the beginning of the Yuga Dharma. Irrespective of what religion you are following, irrespective of what you are following, it's not any sectarian thing. This is the Yuga Dharma. The only best way to change your consciousness, to control your mind. We started with control of mind. It happens by chanting the mantra. And which mantra? It is also told. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You might tell, Prabhu, I can tell Om Namah Shivaya. I can tell Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I can tell Om Shriman Narayana Namaha. Why only Hare Krishna mantra? No, you can chant those mantras also. But there is a speciality of Hare Krishna mantra is that it doesn't have any niyama, it doesn't have any restrictions, and it is the most powerful also. Why it is powerful, I'll tell in the last slide. Right? But, okay, Prabhu, only in Brahat Naradiya Purana it is mentioned that, chanting is very important. One shloka doesn't determine the process for the whole Yuga. Go to the next one. I sent the next one also. Can you see the next shloka? Srimad Bhagavatam 12.3.51.52. Huh? Can you see that? Okay, I'll chant. Please repeat after me. Please, everybody should repeat this. Kaler dhosha nidhe rajan asti hi eko mahan guna kirtanad eva krishnasya mukta bandha param brajet. Yeah. What is the meaning of this? My dear king, although Kali Yuga is full of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. It is simply that chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. Right? It is very clearly told. Kirtana Deva Krishnasya. Krishna's name has to be chanted very, very clearly. Right? It is being told. And it is being told, it is full of faults. This Kali Yuga is full. Kalir dosha nidhe rajan. Nidhe means ocean. How many have traveled in an ocean? Anytime? Or seen an ocean? How big is it? Huge. You can't even imagine. You stand in the shore of ocean, just look at the ocean, you'll feel humble. You have nothing in front of ocean. Ocean is so big, so vast, There are so many faults in Kali Yuga. Everything is fault. Fault means what? It is supposed to be in certain way, you do it in a certain way. Right? You're supposed to wear certain types of clothes in front of God, you'll wear reverse type of clothes. You are supposed to eat something, you will eat reverse things. You are supposed to sleep at a certain time, you'll wake up at that time. Right? You are supposed to speak sweetly with others, you'll speak rudely with others. You are supposed to respect your parents at all times, you'll disrespect parents only. Everything faults. Kaler dosha nidhe rajan. So many reactions. Why are people getting so many diseases? Why are your ancestors not happy? There is no pinda pradhan happening. Nobody is doing any proper, and I'll talk about that in the section about death. What is the importance of pinda pradhan? There is a whole reason, why you do what you do. What happens after death? So many things, irrespective of religions. There is a whole process laid out there. Nobody is following that. And reactions are coming. Kaler dosha nidhe rajan. Here the discussion is happening between Parikshit Maharaj and Sukadeva Goswami. Say, Kaler dosha nidhe rajan. Arey Krishna, kaisa Kali Yuga? Pura dosha is there. But there is a jackpot happening here. Jackpot offer. What is the jackpot offer? Asti hi eko mahan guna. Asti eko mahan guna. Jackpot offer is there. What is the jackpot offer? Kirtanadeva Krishnasya. If you simply chant the Hare Krishna mantra, chanting the names of Krishna, Mukta Bandha Parambrajet. What you could achieve in Satyayuga by doing 100,000 years of meditation, in Treta Yuga by 10,000 years of Yajna, in Dwapar Yuga by 1,000 years of deity worship, can simply be achieved in Kali Yuga by chanting God's names. It's a big jackpot offer. Now let's go to next verse. This even gives even more proof. Please repeat after me. Krite yad dhyayato Vishnu Tretayam yajato makhe Dwapare paricharyayam Kalau tad dhari kirtanat. Itna beautifully, I think Sanskrit people somewhat understood. Very clearly it is told what? I'll just read the translation. Whatever result can be obtained in Satyayuga by meditating on Vishnu, Kritayuga means Satyayuga, Kritayuga. In Treta Yuga by performing sacrifices, Tretayam yajato makhai. And in Dwapar Yuga by serving the Lord's lotus feet, Dwapare paricharyayam, can also be obtained in Kali Yuga simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Kalo tad dhari kirtanat. Prabhuji, such a jackpot. Nobody told about it. There are so many people coming and doing so many pujas in my house. Gro pravesh ho gaya, shadi ho gaya, barbadi ho gaya, sab ho gaya. कोई मेरे को इसके बारे में नहीं बताया. That is a problem. Brahmanas should come and teach this in our houses. How to connect to God. What happens when you do any yajna, any puja without any connection? It will become a ritual. That's why people are not interested. You go and ask people to come to satsang. How many tried here? Anybody tried calling them for this class? What response you got? Hey, tum jao yaar, tum jao. You are interested, go. Why? Don't blame them. We are responsible for that. We never introduced religion, we never introduced spirituality in a proper way. There is so much clear explanation why you should chant. Now if I tell you after this session, please chant one round every day, you will also chant because now you know the proof. It is there. It is there in the scriptures also that one should chant. Now you might say, Prabhuji, only Srimad Bhagavatam, so Padma Puran. Next look at Padma Puran, it is there. Dhyayayan krite yajan yajnais Tretayam dvapare archayam Yad apnoti tad apnoti Kalau sankirtanya keshavam. Keshavam matlab kaun? Krishna. Keshava. Whatever is achieved by meditation in Satyayuga, by the performance of Yajna in Treta Yuga, or by the worship of Krishna's lotus feet in Dwapar Yuga is obtained very easily in the age of Kali simply by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Keshava's names. Right? So clearly, so much proof is there. So Prabhujis, please go and share this with your parents. Please go and share this with your brothers. Share this with your friends. अरे भैया टेम्पल जाएंगे, लेकिन वहां जाके थोड़ा कीर्तन भी करेंगे, थोड़ा chanting भी करेंगे. Because this works, remaining things don't work. How your shift of consciousness will happen, how your mind will come into control when you start chanting. And it will not work. साबुन लेके आप शरीर धो सकते हो, मन को कैसे धोगे? How can you cleanse the mind? How can you cleanse the heart? Rexona will not work. Lux will not work. Mysore sandal will not work. What will work? Mysore sandal will not work, but a sandal will work. Take that sandal, keep this mantra in the front, pat bol ke maro, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. To tell the mind, beat is told by Acharya, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj. Here in this altar, second person here, he told, your mind is such a stupid thing, beat with a shoe in the morning, and in the evening beat with a broom. By chanting Hare Krishna mantra. You don't have to beat with a sandal or shoe. लेकिन chant करो जोर से. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. It will change. Only time is separate. नहीं मत tell प्रभु जी कैसे होगा? तुम मंत्र यहाँ से बोल रहे हो, मन यहाँ पे है, यहाँ पे कैसे change होगा? Say you have ankle pain. You know, your ankle किधर होता है? इधर होता है. Sorry. You have ankle pain. हाँ? Elbow. Ankle किधर है? ये है ना, करेक्ट बोला. उसके भी नीचे हरे कृष्ण. ये प्रॉब्लम. पता नहीं ankle किधर है. ठीक है. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Knee. You have a knee pain. You go to a doctor. Did anybody have a knee pain here anytime? Anybody? अरे क्या सॉफ्टवेयर में कितने लोग हैं? बूढ़े लोग बोलते हैं ठीक है. यंग लोग भी बोल रहे हैं knee pain. अरे बाप रे. ठीक है. So you get knee pain. You go to a doctor. He'll give take this tablet. Will you throw that? Hey, क्या करा? Knee यहाँ पे, tablet यहाँ पे. Will you tell like that? Huh? No. Why? Tablet यहाँ से जाता है, लेकिन knee पे काम करता है. है कि नहीं? You believe in that or no? Yes. Same way, don't with your little frog-like intelligence understand. Try to understand how the mantra is working. Mantra will work because it is coming from an authorized source. Where is it coming from? Srimad Bhagavatam, Brahad Naradiya Purana, Padma Purana. So many Vedas are telling Harer Nama, Nameva Kevalam, Kalau. Kalau means what? Kaliyuga. Kalau, Nasteva Gatranyata. It will work. There is no doubt there is no question of it not working. I have seen people like that person. I told you in the beginning, he was smoking. He had so many other bad habits. He just started chanting. Everything gone. He didn't even put an effort that side. Little bit of effort. But earlier also he put effort. It was not working, but now it worked. Because he got a higher taste. If you tell people to stop unnecessary things, you should also give necessary things. What he's supposed to do. Then only the change will come. Param drishtva nivartate. Krishna is saying, you have to give a higher taste. Right? So here, the last slide I'm going to send down. Now, what all I discussed? How to chant, I showed you. Why to chant, I showed you. Now I'm going to show you the power of chanting and the meaning of chanting also. What is the meaning of that also? I will show you now. Right? Final two. Who? Everybody is there in the WhatsApp group? Haribol? Who is not there? Anybody else? So you'll get the mantra, that's why. Yeah. Now, I have sent one slide which says meaning of Hare Krishna mantra. Did you get that? Yeah. So what is the meaning of the Hare Krishna mantra? The word Hare Krishna mantra is, can anyone chat once? Everybody together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. What is the meaning of this mantra? Hare means energy of God. Hara or Hare is the same. The word Hare is as powerful as directly addressing the energy of God. Who is the energy of God? Srimati Radharani. She is the loving potency of God. And that further expands into Durga. Further expands into Lakshmi, energy of God. Prakriti, right? Prakriti is the energy of God. You understanding? Hare means energy of God. Krishna, can anyone say Krishna? Means all attractive. Krishna means all attractive. The word meaning of Krishna itself is all attractive. The one who attracts. Krishna means all attractive. Krishna, the name of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sarva Akarshiti iti Krishna. Akarshiti iti. Attraction itself means Krishna. Right? If you've seen Krishna's pose, how he stands, त्रिबेंडिंग फॉर्म, सीधा खड़ा नहीं होता है, ऐसे खड़ा होता है. Like, the head is like that, kamar is like this, legs are like this. Right? Why is it like that? He likes to have his own fashionable stand. Right? He likes to stand like that, and he attracts the dresses of Krishna, the festivals of Krishna. Something special about it. Jagannath ka Rath Yatra, something special about it. Dance of Krishna's devotees, Krishna Kirtan, something special about it. You will not find, I'm not comparing, but there's something very distinct about Krishna's related devotion. And Krishna philosophy, Baapre, Bhagavad Gita, Siddha, the highest philosophy he lives it there. Even though he does all those nutcut things, he'll steal butter, steal clothes, steal all that, all those things, but ultimately live the biggest philosophy. And the most controversial things also he only does. Most controversial. Sometimes I wonder, Krishna, Rama hota to theek hai. Krishna ko kyun laga? Rama is very straight and straight, but Krishna is all complicated. In the war of Mahabharata also, Baapre, all controversial decisions, Krishna only. Arjuna is telling, I'll not kill him. Arey, uske ko nahi aata hai. Main bol raha hu, maar usko. People say, Arey, kya hai, adharm bol raha hai. And he tells in Bhagavad Gita, Sarva Dharman Parityaja. Then he also says, मैं धर्म का स्थापना के लिए आ रहा हूँ, परित्राणाय साधुनाम, धर्म संस्थापना आता है. All that is speaking, they will do all complicated things. Why is it so? Why is he so complicated? Because he wants to attract us. We'll start discussing, right, about Krishna. Krishna ऐसा क्यों है? Krishna वैसा क्यों है? राम के बारे में कोई डिस्कस नहीं करता है. Ram is Maryada Purushottam Ram. The same Lord, when he appears as Ram, everything is straight and clear. But Krishna, everything is complicated. Everything. His negotiations are complicated. Until one negotiation. And Krishna went to negotiate for Pandavas. It's a big story, but he went to Pandavas, negotiate for Pandavas what? Kingdom back. You all know that story, right? Kingdom. And he said, give me the kingdom. And, things were spoken. But in Sanchipta, look at the complicated aspect of Krishna, dealing with Krishna. Now, Duryodhana told, I'll not give anything. And he told, Hare, boss, you have to settle with something. You give, but you don't have to give Hastinapur. Give their own Indraprastha. No, I'll not give. Then he told, okay, I'll make them agree. Pandavas will agree for anything at all. Give 5 villages. You heard that, right? 5 villages. What are the villages? Kondapur, Gavidoti. There are villages only before. Gachiboli. और क्या? दो लगाओ. तेलापुर, मस्जिद पढ़ना. इतना लैंड देने के लिए इतना प्रॉब्लम है क्या? Just imagine, you take the whole planet. You take the whole planet. Give 5 villages. क्या negotiation है कृष्णा का? He said no. I will not give the land that will come under a needle. Baapre. Then Krishna told him, "Tu tera band bajega." Right? Then he said, "Okay, now the war is inevitable. Duryodhana to pagal hai." Shakuni also for a minute thought, 5 villages was not a bad deal. But this fellow was so much in ignorance, he said, no, I will not give anything. Of course, there are many other reasons why he did not give villages. So then he said, okay, Krishna said, okay, now war is there. You are responsible for that. He is making whom responsible? Duryodhana responsible. And his father, Dhritarashtra, responsible. You people are, your decision as it is, whatever is going to happen next. Then Duryodhana says one more thing. This did not come in the TV serial. Krishna, I am a king. Pandavas are beggars. I don't want to spend time for beggars. I am a king. My time is very precious. Why should I give time to beggars? Krishna is like, what do you mean? Even to do war, I think it's a waste of time. Krishna is like, either you give land or you do war. You have to choose something. I will not do the war. Okay, if I have to do the war, I'll do in 3 conditions. 3 conditions. Only if these 3 conditions are fulfilled, then only I'll do the war. So, okay, what are the conditions? Now, Durbuddhi bolte hai na? Vinasha kale viparita buddhi. Krishna ke samne chalaki. Just imagine, Krishna is saying, okay, Duryodhana, bol, kya chahiye tere ko? 3 conditions. What are the 3 conditions? First condition. If the war doesn't get over in 18 days, I am the winner. If the war doesn't get over in 18 days, because I don't want to waste time, right? 18 दिन नहीं दूंगा मैं. So what is Krishna thinking? अच्छा, तू 18 दिन में तू मरेगा. Who decided the time of his death? Duryodhana himself decided. Krishna के सामने चालाकी नहीं काम करेगा ना. Krishna अच्छा बहुत अच्छा condition लगा. और कुछ है? Then he told, मेरा दूसरा condition. I tell, even if one Pandava is killed, I will win the war. Krishna, acha, that means no Pandava has to die. Okay, done. अच्छा strategy है, अच्छा strategy है. Right? कोई और condition? Third condition, क्या बोला? विनाशकाले? Even if one Kaurava is alive, I win the war. Krishna told, Tadastu. Made sure. He only decided the result of the war in beginning of the war only. He only put the conditions. What is that? What is the result of the war? No Pandava is dead. All 100 Kauravas are wiped off. And war got over in 18 days. No time waste. इसको बोलते हैं कृष्णा. कृष्णा के साथ कुछ चालाकी नहीं चलेगा. सर्व आकर्षयति. Lord Ram will not put all these conditions. Just imagine Lord Ram going for negotiations. Give the land. No. Sir nikal de वहां. There is no Duryodhana and nothing. Right? But with Krishna, he likes to do these rasas. All these things. You want to hear Krishna Leelas? There are thousands of millions of Leelas you have not heard in any TV serial. There's so many are there. Because we have not read the original Mahabharata. What we are seeing is a tailored and sometimes even manipulated Mahabharata. Right? So many glories of Krishna are there in that. So the point is, Akarshayati iti Krishna. So the moment you say Krishna, you should remember this Krishna. He attracts you. And it's very difficult to get attracted also. See, if you want to put a sword inside your chest, you'll take a sword, it'll go inside. It's difficult, but it'll go inside. Right? Or rather, let's take a better example. There is a pen. Right? A pen has to be put into the clay. There is a clay. How the pen will go? Straight it will go inside, if you push it inside. But if the pen is like this, how will it go? Aise, then it will go inside. Right? So Krishna Bhakti is also like that. To become a Krishna devotee means lot of effort is needed. Jaldi andar nahi jata hai. Krishna will take time. All controversies will come in forward, all misconceptions will come, everything will be cleansed, then he will go inside. But the beauty is, what? Even to pull him out is very difficult. Once he goes inside, you can't pull Krishna out. Once a Krishna devotee for the rest of eternity, you'll never leave Krishna. Because that's how he gets fixed inside. Right? Akarshayati iti Krishna. And what is the meaning of Rama? Rama means the one who gives pleasure. When you do spiritual practices, you get pleasure out of it. When you chant, when you attend satsangs, when you discuss about Mahabharata, when you discuss about Bhagavad Gita, you get pleasure. Spiritual pleasure, inner pleasure. That comes from the word Rama. So what is the meaning of this mantra? When I combine Hare, Krishna and Rama. Please repeat after me. O energy of the Lord, please engage me in the loving service of Lord Krishna. That's all is the meaning. Oh Hare, my mother, please give me some service of my father, Krishna. What are you going and telling in front of Lakshmi Narayan? Hey Lakshmi Ma, Narayan ka seva do. What are you telling in front of Sita and Ram? Hey Ma Sita, Ram ka seva do. Okay? That's all you're asking. What are you telling in front of Shiva and Parvati? Hey Parvati Ma, Shivji ka seva do. That's how you ask your mother for your father. Right? So there is a reason why there is a feminine aspect. And who is Lord Shiva, who is Lord Vishnu, who is Krishna, all that explanation will come in 10 sessions. All the tattva of all these great personalities you'll understand. But for now understand, the meaning of Hare Krishna mantra is, what are you asking? Give me some service. What does service do? It gives you a connection. I want 4 volunteers here today to do the prasadam serving. 4 new volunteers. New. Yeah, Mataji, Prabhuji and you. 4 of you. Okay? Achara. And you tell me next week, how did you feel after doing that? Will you do that? Just tell me frankly, how did you feel after doing that? I'll tell you, your stomach will be more filled than others you are serving. How many agree with this? Have you ever done any service to God? When you do that, you actually feel more satisfied. Even without eating, your stomach is filled. That is the blessing that you get by service. So what do you ask? You don't go to temple, just take a nariyal and agarbatti and go. Do some service. Do some service for God. Then you will actually experience the presence of God in your life. So Hare Krishna mantra meaning is what? Oh energy of the Lord, oh hey Radharani, please give me service of your beloved Krishna. Then she'll also be happy. Mother is very happy when the son serves father. That's the nature of mother actually. Mother trains the son to become a good servant of her husband. Right? That is a duty. Actually, mother's duty is to make the children follow the father. And father's duty is to take both wife and children to Krishna. Lead a life like that. This is called Grahastha Ashram. We'll get into that later. Now, I told you the meaning of the mantra. So we talked about why, we talked about when, how, and the final is power of the mantra. What is the power of this mantra? Now, there is a, how many have read Vishnu Sahasranama anytime? Yeah, there is a beautiful mantra in Vishnu Sahasranama. Please repeat after me. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rama Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanine. What is the meaning of this? Who is speaking to whom here? Lord Shiva is speaking to Parvati. So Parvati Ma is asking in the beginning of Kali Yuga, in easily understandable language, Parvati Ma is looking at Gachibowli crossroads and saying, "Hey Shivji, ये पागलों का क्या होगा? इनके पास टाइम नहीं है, right? ऐसे ही काम कर रहे हैं, रात दिन काम कर. They don't know the goal of life also. They don't have time to chant also. And Lord Krishna gave Vishnu Sahasranam on the beach. Actually, just few days back, Vishnu Sahasranam was originated on Sankranti day. Uttarayan ke din, Vishnu Sahasranam was chanted when Vishnu Dev left his body. Right? So, this Vishnu Sahasranam, they don't have time to chant. How much time it takes time to chant Vishnu Sahasranam? If you are a good chanter, maybe 40-45 minutes. Right? 40 to 45 minutes. If you are chanting without properly listening, 25-30 minutes also. But if you properly listen and chant, it at least take 40-45 minutes. Vishnu Sahasranam. So, 1,000 names of Vishnu are told here. But it takes 40-45 minutes. These people in Kali Yuga, they don't have any focus only. They can't. So she's actually worried. See, this whole material world, there is spiritual world, there is material world. Material world's parents, father and mother are who? Shiva and Parvati, Prakriti and Mahadev. She's telling, "Ye loka kya hoga? How will they get delivered? You are nicely chanting Vishnu's name. So what does Lord Shiva do? He's all the time chanting. Right? Ram, 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 Ram. If you go to Kashi, if somebody dies in Kashi, Lord Shiva comes and chants whose name? In the ear of the person who dies. Ram, Ram, Ram. Go and ask in Kashi, they'll tell you. Right? Shivji is meditating like that. So Shivji is worried. She is also worried. And Parvati Ma is worried. What will happen? Then she asks this question. What is the way out? These people can't focus on Vishnu Sahasranam. As Kali Yuga is progressing, what to do? And he says, then Lord Shivji, Shivji is answering. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varane. I chant the holy name of Rama, and thus enjoy the beautiful sound. The holy name of Ramachandra is equal to 1,000 holy names of Lord Vishnu. Sahasranama. Sahasra means what? 1,000. Right? Sahasranama Tattulyam. Everything that can be derived, benefit that can be derived by chanting 1,000 names of Vishnu, by one chanting of Rama, I derive 1,000 names benefit. Can you all tell with devotion, closing your eyes, Ram, Ram, Ram. When you do it with devotion, with proper surrender, with intention, good intention, you have chanted 3 Vishnu Sahasranams right now. You have chanted. Prabhuji, I don't believe. That's your problem. It works. Shivji is telling her, Baba, I have not created this mantra. It's there in Vishnu Sahasranam. Hai ki nahi? Just say the tablet works on the knee, this also works. But it is not like, Ram, ho gaya 3. Nahi, aise nahi hota. Right? There should be some emotion behind it, some consciousness behind it. Like Hanumanji chanted. Right? When Hanumanji chants, he's so happy. You also, when you're chanting, you should feel very happy. Ram, 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 Ram. Please, everyone. Ram, 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 When you chant like this, Hanumanji will come. Because wherever chanting of Ram's name is happening, he's right there. Maybe sitting on this chair. He might be there. He might be sitting between all of you. And you know the beauty? We were doing this satsang for the last 2 years. Roughly 2 years. And we are chanting Krishna's names every Ram's names every satsang. And look at the beauty. In that corner, Hanumanji's temple is coming. In that corner. Yeah, the society has proposed. Now, how is this happening? I didn't plan. And look at the temple. Hanumanji is coming. Why? Because names of God are being chanted. Right? Everything has a connection. Don't think that the result is not coming. Result is coming. You can't see. All planning is happening. You can't see. It will come at the right time. And you will actually experience. You will experience God's names. Right? So, 3 times of Lord Rama is, 1,000 names of Vishnu is equal to 1 name of Rama. And in the same way, in Brahmanda Puran, there is a verse. It says, Sahasra Nam Punya Nam Trir Avartya Tu Yat Phalam Ekavrata Tu Krishnasya Namaikam Tat Prayachati. What is the meaning of this? If one utters Sri Krishna's name once, one obtains the same result that comes from chanting the pure name of Vishnu Sahasranam 3 times. So if you say Krishna, can you all say Krishna? Krishna. 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 We chanted 9 Vishnu Sahasranams. 9. Can you imagine the power of this? These names. We might say, Prabhuji, man to Krishna pehle se bolte the, but now you are doing it with consciousness. Right? Bhava grahi janardana. When you do anything with bhava, the power will come with it. So now when you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. How many names of Vishnu are there in this? Okay, how many Ramas are there? Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. How many? 4 Ramas. How many Krishnas are there in this? 4. How many Vishnu Sahasramas are there? 4 Krishnas into 3, 12 plus 4, 16. 16 Vishnu Sahasranamas you have chanted by chanting 1 Hare Krishna Mahamantra with proper consciousness. Doesn't mean you should stop chanting Vishnu Sahasranam. Don't take that in that way. Acha abhi Vishnu Sahasranam karne ki zarurat nahi. No. That is beautiful. But this is emergency. This is emergency of Kali Yuga. Jaldi change chahiye. Right? You want, consciousness has to be there. Right? Can you all chant once? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So enjoying this child. Hare Krishna. What is his name? Shritika. Hari Bol. So she was like this. She was. Yeah. So how many names of Vishnu? 16,000 names of Vishnu you chanted in 1 Hare Krishna Mahamantra. 1 mantra. And when you do it 16 times, 108 times, you're chanting the same mantra. 16,000 into 108. 108 mantras you're doing in this bead. How many names of Vishnu you've chanted? 17,28,000 times. Does this number match to anything? Satya Yuga's age. See the magic? Everything is connected. The same benefit that you are chanting, that you are doing in Satya Yuga, you are also getting the benefit in Kali Yuga by chanting 108 times. And just imagine if you do 16 rounds every day, what will you become after some time? You will become happy. That I can tell you. Like this. Happy. Right? We all want to become. Happiness means what? Not having wealth. Not having, so many. Health can go wrong, wealth can go wrong, but still you are happy. You want to be like that? Yes. Let anything go wrong. I want to be happy. Right? Somebody, the industry went wrong. You all have to help me here. Huh? You all have to help me here. So industry went wrong. Some recession happened. Your boss is calling you into the cabin. You are going into the cabin. He comes and tells you, I'm sorry, your job is gone. What will you chant? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You came outside, your home loan person called you. Sir, what about your next installment? What will you tell? Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. You came home, your wife is looking at you. Hey, you're looking very happy. What will you tell? Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. You go and tell your children, I've lost my job, I can't buy your toy that you asked. And your children tell, Hare Papa, then what will you do without toys? What will you tell? Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Then you suddenly get an offer to your home without even applying a job. You open that offer, you got the next job. What will you chant? Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Now appraisal is coming in April. When you see the appraisal letter, what will you chant? Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. We want to be happy, it's our choice. It's our choice. Yeah, sometimes some things in life will disturb us. Some health will disturb us. Some situation will disturb us. But when you do service to Krishna and you chant this mantra regularly, you will experience happiness. Of this, there is no doubt. It has worked. I always tell you, if it has worked on me, it can work on anybody. I'll tell you a proof for that. When I did my CA. Okay, I'll finish in this. All of you have finished your 10th grade, right? How many have got percentage above 90? Lift your hand. I mean, there is no recruitment going on here, just asking. How many got above 80? 10th grade. Above 70. बहुत इंटेलिजेंट लोग हैं यहाँ पे. Above 60. Above 50. Lesser than 50. I got 47%. And I took my father to the central school. We were living in Chandigarh at that time. I was so happy that I passed. That was a minimal expectation I had. So I passed. My father took me to the result. My father also is very, he just left his body a few months ago. So he took me to the notice board. Earlier they used to give me the notice board. So I went with my father. My father looked at, I told, Nana, I passed. He was like, he hugged me like anything, Then he said, what percentage? Then it is written 47. My father kissed me. Yeah. And I was like, Nana, you are happy? Yes. You have raised our family standard by 2%. I got 45. You got 47. He was so happy. And then his boss came. His Mathurji. He came. Unnecessarily his boss came. His boss son also studies in my same class. That fellow got 82. So my father's boss came and his son came and he looked at that result. He said, Nana, I passed. He told, my pass ho gaya. Oh, tusi pass ho gaya. They're Punjabis, they immediately hugged each other. And then my father looked at his boss and his boss looked at my father. He asked, hey, Reddy sahab, aapke bete ka kitna hai percentage? Then I was very happy. I didn't understand anything. Uncle, 47, uncle. I told. My father gave me pat. He gave me He'll work hard. I'll tell him to work hard. What to do? Bachche aajkal aise. I said, just 1 minute back you kissed me. What is this contradiction? Matra sparshasthu konte sitoshna sukha dukkada. Well, too much of change. He told, see, you should understand. I'm happy. But in some other way you should improve. Like that it told. So that is my standard, right? Always lower below average. So when I passed CA, it was a very miraculous thing. You can now imagine, right? Somebody was one of my friends. His name is Mahamantra Kulkarni. If he's listening this, Haribol. Right? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare. After, he used to get very good grades. All along, 80, 90%, everything. But he didn't finish CA. Along with me. We both were doing CA and PwC. I finished. He got so depressed. Then he came and asked me, I want your passport size photo. What will you do with my passport size photo? He said, I will keep on my study table. And every day, after worshipping God, I'll come and look at your face and I'll tell, अगर ये पास हो गया, मैं जरूर पास होऊंगा एक दिन. One day that day will come and I'll pass. With this fellow passed. And he passed. I don't know how long he kept that photo, but he passed. Right? So, Prabhuji and Mataji, if Hare Krishna mantra has worked on me, from what background I come from, you're all coming from wonderful background, wonderful families. It will definitely work on you, provided you chant sincerely. Right? We'll do one round of Hare Krishna mantra chanting together. Okay? It takes 10 minutes. It's called congregational chanting. Hari Bol. So here is the mantra. Yeah, who doesn't have this beat bag? Lift your hand. Everybody has? Yeah? Does anybody have? Everybody have the beat bag? Yeah. Keep this finger outside. Hold the beads like this on the finger. Keep it inside. Now, I'm going to ask a question. I'm telling the question before only. I'm going to ask how much percentage of this 108 mantras, approximate, you actually focused on the mantra. And you have to be sincere in telling. Okay? Focus on mantra means what? What you are chanting, you should be able to hear. And let us chant loud enough. No problem. Okay? Now I'll just chant a couple of mantras. After that, when I start chanting in the same rhythm, chant along with me. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesh Shunyamadi Pasyat Deshtarane Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Prasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Once more. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hari Bol. I congratulate all of you that in this holy month of Dhanurmas, you have done 108 times Hare Krishna mantra in a congregational way. Individual purity is great, but collective unity is even greater. Right? Better than individual purity is collective unity. That's what Krishna sees. When he sees all his children coming together and chanting together, he feels even more happy. And if you are part of that congregation chanting, he's even more happy. So next session onwards, first thing that we'll do before starting any session is chanting one round together. So please everybody come on time. So we all will chant it together. And after that, you can go home and chant your one round minimum. Right? You all can chant. You all have received this chanting mala. It has come from Vrindavan Dham. All these chanting malas we have got from there. We offered it to God and they are in front of you. They are holy. So please keep them nicely with you. You can take them in your backpack. You can take them to your office. You can take them wherever you are. And whenever you are in trouble, what do you chant? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When you are happy, what will you chant? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. To make others happy, what will you chant? Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. And if they tell they'll not chant, what will you chant? Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. So any questions on this session? Achha, one last thing. There are 16 syllables, right? There are 16 words, but there are 32 syllables. How? Hare Krishna, Rama. Spell it completely. Don't say Ram. Rama. Then it's complete mantra. Krishna, not Krish. Krishna, Hare. This Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. This mantra. Right? Yes, Prabhu.
नाम राम है या रामा है?
Rama. Not R-A-M, R-A-M-A.
इंग्लिश में लोगों को बोलना नहीं आता म, इसलिए वो माँ लगा।
संस्कृत में भी राम के ऊपर मात्रा होता है ऊपर
होता है।
हाँ, उसका मतलब एक्सटेंशन।
रा के आगे आ होता है।
हाँ,
माँ के आगे
आ नहीं होता, माँ के ऊपर मात्रा होता है। माँ के ऊपर मात्रा होता है। आप स्क्रिप्चर्स में पढ़ोगे, उसका नाम है माँ। जब हम लोग ऊपर मात्रा उसको एक्सटेंड करते हैं, राम, like that. Of course, different parts of India, the chanting is a little different. Like if you go to Oriya, they say Kushna, like that. Kushna, like that. Kushna, like that. The pronunciation is okay. Krishna is not after pronunciations. He is after our intention. Bhavagrahi Janadana. But if we can pronounce properly, let's pronounce properly. If we can pronounce, let's pronounce properly. No problem, like that. Yeah, any other questions on this session? Yes, Mataji?
On this session.
Okay, first on this session, quickly. 10 minutes we'll spend on questions. Yeah. Yeah, you can take the mic.
आपने कहा था कि हाव मतलब फेथ इम्पोर्टेंट है। अगर आपको विश्वास होगा, जब आपने कहा कि अगर हम बोलेंगे प्यास पानी, पर अगर आपका विश्वास होगा कि हाँ ये बिना पिए भी पानी मेरी प्यास बुझा सकता है, तो शायद वो बुझा सकता है।
ट्राई करो।
नहीं, वो होता है बहुत बार जब आप कभी ट्रैवल कर रहे हो, आपका पानी नहीं है, यू आर पास्ट सो मच, but if you are at home you would drink definitely, but over there if you start believing that I'm not thirsty, so if you get into your brain कि हाँ मैं thirsty नहीं हूँ, you could run through, like जब हम fast करते हैं।
But for how long? How long?
Long is depend on how strong your faith is.
But there is a limit, ना?
जो समाधि लेते हैं जो लोग, वो कितने वर्षों तक समाधि लेते हैं, तो वो उसमें टाइम लिमिट इज डिपेंड ऑन योर हाउ स्ट्रांग योर फेथ इज।
प्रभु जी, but there is a time limit. At the end, the buck stops somewhere where you have to have water to remove your thirst.
If you are strong enough faith,
but how long?
Time limit could be even सत्युग।
ठीक है, सत्युग होगा, उसके बाद पानी तो लेना पड़ेगा आदमी में।
वो तो हमारी तो अभी उम्र 100 साल ही है ना। अगर हम हमारी
see, very simple thing. There is a difference between the body and the body gross objects. That's a gross object, this is a gross object, right? Subtle mentally you can say that, I can do upavas like we do Pandav Nirjal Ekadashi. One of the Ekadashi called Pandav Nirjal Ekadashi. We don't drink water also that day, for 24 hours, right? We can. During that time thirst comes, but then we try to change our mind and say that, by chanting these names, my thirst will be quenched. But ultimately you have to take water afterwards. And in water also there is Krishna only. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, the taste of water is me, right? Nourishment. Vairagya doesn't mean that we have to leave things. Vairagya means we should use things, not leave things, use things. For example, if somebody gives me 2 crore rupees, should I say no or yes? I will take it, build a temple for Krishna. So instead of saying, I want to get rid of water, I want to get rid of food, I want to get rid of this, no, I will eat, but I'll use this body in service of Krishna. My focus should be devotion. Not just austerity is needed, Tapasya is good, which we'll discuss later. 4 legs of Dharma. One of that is Tapasya. But Tapasya is not the goal. Tapasya is the process. Like we discussed about culture, na? Process. That's the process. Environment, process, goal. Goal is Bhakti. For Bhakti, we have to chant God's names. Any other questions? Anybody else? Okay. So quickly, Mataji had a question behind. Mataji, you had a question? Similar context? Just 5 minutes we are finishing. Done. Yeah. Krishna?
Krishna is a Draupadi name, right? We call Draupadi also Krishna.
Yeah.
But in our Granth is always right Krishna. So the pronunciation should be Krishna or Krishna.
When you chant God's name and you remember God, it goes to that God. Right? It can be somebody else's name also. There is a Krishna Raju also. There is superstar Krishna also here. But that's not the point. Who are you remembering when you're chanting? Name also is potent. That is why people used to keep the name of God as their name. Because indirectly, the benefit... So when I'm chanting Krishna, even though I might call my son, his name is Krishna, but actually I'm calling Krishna. There is a story in 6th canto of Bhagavatam about Ajamil. I'll discuss it later time. It's a beautiful story which explains he calls his son as Narayan, but actually gets the benefit of chanting Narayan. Right? There is a whole discussion in the Yamadutas and Vishnu Dutas. We'll discuss about that. So don't worry, Krishna. Who are you calling first of all when I'm chanting that? I'm chanting Krishna, calling Krishna, so he will. And name also is Krishna, so he will. There is something called Agyata Sukriti. Agyata Sukriti means when unintentionally also we do something, you get some benefit. Agyata Sukriti. Sukriti means benefit. Agyana, without my knowledge also. Agyata. So even by chanting without a little faith also, you'll get some benefit. But with faith, the benefit is higher. You understand? With faith, the benefit is higher. So for example, some security guards are walking here and there. They are not chanted, but they heard all of you chanting. Will they get the benefit? Some benefit they'll get. That is why they say chant God's names. That's the reason we play God's names in the temples with a loudspeaker. Why? Even if somebody is not coming to the temple, the name of God is going to his ears in his house and he's getting some benefit out of it. Some benefit out of it. There is a reason why we do it loudly. Any other questions? Previous session questions, quickly. There was some. You had something?
I had a generic question. The thing is, like, the spirituality world is the spirituality world. This is new for me. So
Your name?
Kamakshi.
Kamakshi.
Okay. So the thing is, like, I just want to understand when we call you Prabhuji. Prabhuji we call to gurus, right? But here everyone is addressing everyone Prabhuji, Mataji, irrespective of whatever their ages are.
Correct.
So I want to understand why should I call them addressing this word?
So beautiful question actually. So our scriptures explain that everybody, in order to approach God, we should have a humble mentality. And not just humble to say, humble to feel also. There is a beautiful verse in Shastakam, Trinadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Saishuna, Amananiya Manadena Kirtana Sadari. If I talk about this mantra, another 3 hours will go. But I'll tell the meaning of that. It means, in order to chant God's name, Kirtanaya Sadahari. It ends with Kirtanaya Sadahari. To chant the God's name without any interruption continuously, what kind of consciousness I should have? When you have that consciousness, you can chant it continuously. Right? So what is the concept? Trinadapi Sunichena. I should be more humbler than a blade of grass. You see a glass there? You step on it, it just bends. Trinadapi Sunichena. Tarorapi Sahishnuna. Taror means tree. Tolerance of a tree you should have. So you throw a stone on tree also, it will give a fruit back. Right? Very, very tolerant. It only gives. Trinadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Sahishnuna. Amananiyam Manadena. Give all respect to others. Don't expect any respect in return. That's called humility. First one is easy, respecting others, but not expecting respect in return. Arre baap re. Ye Prabhuji ne mera respect nahi kiya aaj. Like very, very common. It comes immediately. That's anartha actually. So when you get into this 4 consciousness, humbler, tolerant, respectful, not expecting respect in return, then you can chant God's names without any gap. Constantly you can chant. That's the reason Hanumanji can chant like that. Why am I not like Hanumanji? He is pure devotee. He has all those qualities. So when you have to respect everybody, that respect you should actually feel from your heart that everybody is better than me. I have something to learn from everyone. Huh? I have to, like I have learned from that small child today, that little girl. At that age, she's enjoying the mantra when we are chanting. Hare, when I was young, I could not do that. She's my guru. So I call her Mataji. He is my guru, Prabhuji. Right? Prabhu means what? You are my guru. Right? And Mataji means what? There are 7 mothers. Among that, every woman is also a mother. That's our culture. When we look at, except your wife, everybody else is your mother. Everybody else. Gaumata, Guru Mata, Raja Mata, right? Bhumata, Yoron Mata, right? Everybody, all this, 7 mothers, you have to respect. Right? And Mataji, when you say Mataji, maybe right now you might say Prabhuji, but he's saying Mataji, but he doesn't have the feeling of Mataji. That's okay. One day that feeling will come.
Even I had the same thing.
Right? Yeah. One day that feeling will come. Yeah, one day that feeling will come. When you start doing it more and more and more, again and again and again, one day you'll feel that. One day, you actually should pray for that. Please give me that feeling where I respect every Mataji as Mataji, every Prabhuji as Prabhuji. And we are coming here to satsang to what? To connect with God. So our consciousness and focus should be on that only. Right?
I've seen some families, particularly in South India, they address every lady as Amma.
Amma, it's natural in our speaker. In our maid also, when a maid comes to our house, if she has not cleaned something, what do we tell? Amma, clean chestava. Amma, clean chestava. Right? Yeah, in North India also Mataji was there. Until Samsung 260 came and his mobiles actually spoiled the whole culture. Right? All the dudes have come, bros have come, I don't know what all will come in future. Right? Yeah. So any question? Yeah.
Question is C का एक explanation है.
Explanation, yeah.
में ये लिखा है कि
Yeah.
मतलब कृष्ण बोलते हैं अर्जुन को कि सबसे ऊपर मैं ही हूँ.
हाँ. अहम सर्वस्व प्रभो.
कण कण में मैं ही हूँ, सब मैं ही हूँ.
Yes.
तो इसमें एक कहानी है कि एक बार एक पूछते हैं कि भाई मुझे है ना भगवान से मिलना है. तो बोलते हैं कि यार मुझे तो ज्यादा पता नहीं है. एक बहुत दूर जाके ऋषि तो पूछते हैं कि भाई आपने मतलब यहाँ पे क्या वैसे कैसे रखा है शिव जी के ऊपर. बोले मुझे ऐसी जगह बता दो जहाँ शिव जी नहीं है, मैं वहां रख लूंगा. तो मतलब जब हर किसी में भगवान है तो हम किसी दूसरे को जब प्रभु जी या माता जी बोल रहे हैं तो हम पर्सन से ज्यादा पर्सन के अंदर के भगवान को मतलब डिनोट कर रहे हैं.
Yes, that's a very important point projected. Amazing. Thank you, Prabhuji. Your good name, Prabhuji? Huh? Hitesh. Very important point. When we walk and we touch somebody's feet, even child's feet we touch, we immediately do like this. Why do we do like that? Because there is God inside everybody. There is Atma and Paramatma. When somebody is sleeping, we don't cross over that person. Why don't we cross over? Because there is God inside that person. We recognize God's presence in everybody. That is called divinity. That's called spiritual consciousness. There is a shloka in Bhagavad Gita. Pandita Samadarshinaha. Krishna says, who is a Pandita? The most learned and most intelligent person is what? The one who sees everybody equally. Even if he's a dog or a cow or an insect or a person. Equally what? Seeing God in everyone. And seeing the same soul in everyone. Then only that equality comes. Right? Then only that respectfulness comes. Respectfulness cannot be superficial. It has to be backed by something spiritual. We teach children respect by how we respect others. Children will see how you are respecting others. Accordingly, they will respect, others also. With our example, that's why I always tell, bring your family to satsang. Husband and wife, pahad ke lekar aao. Kyun? Because there is no other place you will learn certain principles than a satsang. I'll just end with one incident. I was in In-Orbit Mall. Long time ago, there used to be electronic showroom on first floor. Now they removed it. Initial days of electronic showroom. I had to buy earpods. They got lost. I went there around 8:30. I went, in the night. Just they were closing at that time. And one gentleman, he came in his blazer. I think some director of some company or whatever. He had a small son, and he came with his wife, right? And he looked at some refrigerator. She wanted a big refrigerator. You find that big, Antim Prayanam refrigerators, right? Big. Pura body ko andar laga sakte hain, what type. So I also have one in my house. So that kind of refrigerator. That was 3.5 lakhs. 3.5 lakhs is not a small amount, right? His son, maybe. I don't know. Right? So he is whatever salary he has. So he called that person, oh, show me the refrigerator. The wife said, yeah, this is good. I'm buying this. Ye lo card lo swipe karo. He took the decision in front of me. I saw it. Barely 20 seconds he took a decision to buy the refrigerator. Either he is so rich or he is frustrated with his wife. I don't know. He said, I'm buying this thing. You know. And then that shop fellow said, yes sir, thank you, I'll swipe it. He said, when are you going to deliver? Now here starts the story. When are you going to deliver? He said, sir, it's 8:30. Tomorrow by afternoon. I want it now. I want it now. He said, sir, we close at 9:30. 1 hour is there, na? 8:30 are paid, na? You can send it, na? Why don't you do it now? And he was going on pounding on that poor manager. You know, what can he do? He said, call your manager. मेरे को बात करना है तेरे manager से. Why he bought a 3.5 lakh fridge? His wife is standing there. People started looking at him. The arrogance with which he was talking. You know, because I bought 3.5 lakh worth fridge, I deserve respect. And whatever I tell that, have you seen people like that? Huh? I was only looking at the child. The child was looking at his father. He was looking at that shop manager. The way he was behaving with everybody. What do you think the child will become? He'll become like his father, worse than his father. So that's what child's guru is who. We all are gurus only. In our houses, we are all, हम सभी गुरु हैं. अपने अपने घरों में सब लोग गुरु हैं. लेकिन अगर अच्छा शिक्षा नहीं दोगे, तो ऐसे बनेंगे, हैवान बनेंगे. है कि नहीं? So bring your family to satsang. This is the biggest investment. You send them to Oak Ridge School, Cambridge School, whatever Ridge School. Doesn't matter. You bring them to satsang, they'll learn culture. They'll learn culture. I'll talk about culture and this benefits of satsang at the last 12th session later. Thank you very much. Now, one of the things, you know, our Akhil Prabhu is going to sing Narshing Aarti today. Huh? Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Oh, they have not come today. Okay, Hare Krishna. So today's Prashadam is sponsored by Mahesh Prabhu and Kalpana Mataji. Last week they were sitting here. I was asking some question, remember? Yeah, so it's Kalpana Mataji's birthday. So on a birthday,